So I'm sad today.
Okay.
I'm sad. I'm having mixed feelings. Before we recorded today.
Wait a minute. Don't start with that.
Why?
Because we could talk about that a little later.
I have a lot of feelings.
You can't save the feelings for later?
I didn't know we had to save the feelings for later. Who does that? If you're feeling something, then you feel it, right?
If you're feeling something.
Ooh.
Like I was feeling that. I couldn't save that.
Yeah. Whoa.
If you're feeling something as an adult, you can hold it.
I can't. That's not how my mind, that's not how I work.
Because you're not an adult?
I am an adult, but my mind is different.
Write it down.
Yeah,
you have a phone. Write it down on your phone so you don't forget it.
No, I just have a lot of feelings.
Like, how many things do you think you go through that you like, yo, if I wrote this down?
What?
Like,
What's the rest of that sentence?
If I wrote this down, there'll be like a number. What would be the number?
How many things do I go through?
Or think about.
Me?
Yeah, randomly.
I don't know. I think about a lot of things.
But give me like a number. Like how many
don't
things?
most people think about a lot of things?
A lot of different random things?
They don't feel random to me.
They don't.
They might be random to y'all, but they don't feel random to me. They feel right on time.
Yeah, but they're random.
Well, I don't know that, so I can't put a number. They all feel like something I'm...
How many... Okay.
It's a part of me.
Maybe this makes it a little easier. How many cherry thoughts do you have?
The fuck does that mean? That don't make it easier at all.
Oh, God.
What are you talking about?
Remember you was talking about cherries?
Yeah.
How many cherry thoughts do you have during a day?
Well, I don't... See, I'm saying that didn't...
All right, today.
That didn't feel random to me because I had just
about
eaten
1:30.
I had just eaten cherries.
Okay, that's fine. It's about 1:30. How many of those thoughts have you had so far?
I should explain to them what that means because they have no idea.
No,
what
I thought you was going to explain to them in a different way.
I don't know because now you're making me feel like something's wrong with me.
I didn't say anything's wrong with you. I do feel that you're different. And that's cool.
I know that I'm different.
Yeah, that's cool. Like, it's mad cool to be different.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
And you're like funny with your different. So we can laugh at you while you being different. With you.
Yeah, which one do you want to use?
We can laugh with you.
I don't want to laugh.
You don't want to laugh?
No, I have real thoughts and I have real feelings.
I know you have real thoughts and real feelings. Like, you have feelings like the boys have feelings, though.
What does that mean?
Like, that should be extra. Like, you feel for everything.
That's called being empathetic.
You're, what is it called? Overly empathetic?
I don't think that's a thing.
I think it is.
No, I think once you're empathetic, you feel feelings, and then that's what it is. I don't think it's a overly. I think you are either empathetic or you're not. What are you doing?
Looking up overly empathetic.
I don't think that's a really thing.
It popped up before I even put it. Being overly empathetic can refer to having an excessive capacity for feeling and understanding the emotions of others, which can sometimes be detrimental to one's own well-being. It's often associated with hyper-empathy or being an empath, where individuals feel others' emotions with such intensity that it becomes overwhelming and disruptive. Are you an empath?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's wild. You gotta chill out.
When can I talk about my feelings?
Oh my God. You can hold it. Just a little longer. Not right at top.
But I'm feeling them right now.
And you'll still be feeling them. That happened over an hour ago.
I'm sad right now.
It's okay.
It's not okay.
It is okay.
You sound like the boys.
What?
If I tell one not to do something, the other one be like, Mom, it's fine.
It is fine.
Mommy, it's fine. It's okay. And it's like, no, it's not. What did I just say?
They get it. It's fine. Chill out. Chill out.
I'm sad.
You going to chill out this summer, man.
No, I'm not. Not with this fucking heat. I'm not going to chill for shit.
You right. This heat has been crazy.
100 degrees out here. It's been hot as a bitch. Like every day.
It's been more than 100. Well, it's been feeling more than 100.
Yeah, but it's been in the 90, like high 90s. It's hot as a bitch out here.
Yeah, it's a different type of heat. This is, and I was telling you earlier, this is the heat that said, hey, maybe I will get on that boat.
Baby.
What?
Oh my God.
This is the heat.
It's too early. We aren't even 5 minutes in yet.
Yeah, actually, we're 5 minutes in now.
Now we are. Oh, like we will never get invited to anything ever. That's why they don't like us.
Yeah, I mean, what's that line about? It gotta be better than this. Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't there, so I don't know. I think if I had the choice
to get out the heat,
I'm not doing that. No, it's cool. Like,
what?
I don't want to talk anymore.
It's J-Rod.
Kristen Sivills.
And then we the podcast, the fastest growing podcast in Palmdale, California.
Hey, brr, 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 brr. Boom, boom, boom.
No.
I was gonna go into a song.
I feel like you realize that those were weak.
I really want to do a song, and I feel like if I get the horns out the way, then I can just find a beat after that.
Don't nobody want no goddamn song.
Why don't nobody want a beat?
No. You don't even know how to beatbox. The boys beatbox better than you.
I can.
No. No.
Hold on. Give me a beat. Wait. Boom, ba boom, ba boom, chicka boom, boom, ba boom.
You know what? You're using your throat too much.
I can't breathe if I don't do nothing else. Wait, hold on. What you mean? I'm using my throat. That's where my voice is. How I make the noises without my throat? Boom, chicka boom, chicka boom, chicka boom, chicka boom, chicka boom. None of those were on beat. I just was trying to find my voice in the beatbox world.
Yeah, no.
I mean, no one's ever challenged me to it, so I never really thought about could I do it.
Well, now you see.
No, because I think if I try some more, I could get it.
You really think you could be a good beatboxer?
I think I could do anything that I put my mind to.
Okay. But do you really think you could be a good beatboxer?
Why not? That's the car with the bass stereo. That's a subwoofer. Wait. Wait. It's not the same key. No.
That's definitely not the same key. Maybe you should start simple.
You like that one?
No.
You was smiling.
You thought you was doing something.
You was smiling.
I was laughing at you.
I thought you liked that one better because you smiled.
You want to try again?
Boom, chicka, wait. Boom. Hold on.
Bound, chicka, wow, wow.
I can do that.
No, I know you can do that.
Oh, okay.
Beatbox.
Is that part of it?
No.
Wait, hold on, stop laughing.
Why are you covering your...
Don't they do that?
Go ahead.
Don't they do that?
They
cover
do,
the
but
mic?
you don't have a reason to do it.
It's mad guns. It sounds like mad guns. I'm cocking guns. Oh God, I had tears in my eyes.
So this teaches you what?
Nothing. I need to try harder. I'm never discouraged. Yeah, I can do whatever.
You've never been discouraged about anything?
Not discouraged. No, if I try, I'm really good at a lot of things.
Yeah.
And you know that. I'm very talented if I put my mind to something.
But you don't feel like certain things you're just not good at. Like,
No.
I'm the same way, but there's certain things I know I'm just not going to be good at.
Like what?
Dancing. Not going to be good at that.
If I got choreography, I could dance.
If I've had choreography
I've done praise dancing.
and I've danced, but I can't dance. Like, nobody's ever going to look at me and be like, yeah, that dude got it.
And I was one of the best praise dancers that we had on the squad. And the squad was good. I'm not even gonna lie. We were really good. We got booked a lot for free. That's the thing about church. They don't pay you for shit.
Wait. Y'all was like the Dallas Cowboys
They
cheerleaders.
didn't pay us for nothing. We always had to go do stuff. Like, I could dance. Yeah. If I could dance. What else?
Wait, for me?
Yeah, it's a lot of things. You can't do nothing but work. That's all you can do.
No, I'm trying. I can't dance. That if I put my mind to, I wouldn't be able to.
You think you could play basketball?
If I put my mind to it, no.
Oh, you looked so confident when you said the question back to me.
Like I can play basketball. Like I understand all the rules. But would I ever be like nice at it?
Any sport?
I don't think so.
You don't think any sport?
My body breaks down way too much. I don't think I have the sports body.
You think you can throw and be a quarterback?
No.
You don't think so?
I know so.
I can throw and catch. So I could play. If I wanted to, I could play sports. I actually can. You've never seen me in a sports environment. You've seen me play and do dumb shit. You've never seen me play anything. I used to go out and play basketball all the time. I used to play baseball all the time.
Were you ever on a team?
No.
You weren't that good.
I didn't try out for a team.
Yeah, but I don't feel like...
No, I always wanted to be an actress. I wanted to be a star, baby. What?
You could have been a
No, I didn't want to do
well,
both.
with the WNBA and probably softball too, you was going to need another job anyway, so you could have did both.
But I didn't want to do that for real. I just could do it because my cousins were in sports, so we all played. But no.
But how good were you?
You're saying could I be good at something if I try? I could be good at that if I tried and put my.
Okay.
What about you?
I'm still thinking. Things that I wouldn't be good at, things I wouldn't be good at. Well, we said sports. We said dancing. Art.
What kind of art?
Drawing.
What's crazy is art only has 3 letters, but you made it sound shorter some kind of way. You said art. I've never seen that before. You gave art a nickname. You were hesitant. What kind of art?
Drawing, painting.
Drawing, painting, what?
Anything. Sculpting.
Really? What, you can or can't?
Cannot.
Oh, okay. I thought we were okay.
No, I'm saying we're naming the things I couldn't do.
I can do a lot of things.
You could art.
I can do art. I just don't do art. Yeah, I can't.
What kind of art?
I went to a gift and talent school for art when I was in like elementary school. But that's because I loved art. I did, really. I used to love art.
And where'd that get you? I never see you draw anything.
I didn't think it was going to get me anywhere, so I stopped. I didn't.
So you realized.
I was like, there's no future in this. There's no future in self-portraits. Not the way I'm doing them.
Everybody can't be a stick man.
I mean, some of y'all killing it for real. If we be y'all killing it out here, but for me,
yeah, that's hilarious because of what our daughter said the other day.
What?
No waste, no case. And I can see you just handing
she said that? She must have said that to you. She said it to me.
She said, no waste, no case.
She said that?
Yeah.
To me or you?
To me.
Oh, yeah. That wasn't there.
But I can see you holding up a stick figure like, hey, look at you. No waste, no case.
I drew, to get into, you had to draw a real self-portrait.
Yeah, I seen that piece on TV too.
You had to draw a real still life, like a section of the room. You had to draw that, and it was something else that you had to draw. But like, yeah, I did that for a while.
But you weren't good at it.
No, I was good at the time, but I think art is another muscle. When you don't use that shit, it just go.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
I don't think so.
You learn a lot of things. Like, we learned a lot of, like, just shading techniques, different stuff like that. We learned a lot of that. And when you don't do it for a while, you just kind of forget. Like, if you're not practicing it, you kind of forget some of that stuff.
Okay, maybe.
Like, I'm dead serious.
I wouldn't know. So
yeah, you forget some of that stuff. Like, some of the, I mean, I don't retain a lot anyway. So some of that stuff, if I'm not doing it, I didn't have a reason to draw nothing.
Okay. What else?
I'm
sorry. You was asking me. What else can't I do? That might be it. That might be it. I think anything else, if I was shown how to do it, I could do it.
Yeah, I think most things, if someone shows me how to do it, I can do it. Now, sometimes reading directions can go here or there because I can cook, but I can't cook things in a box. And that sounds crazy. But my family knows this. I fuck up anything that comes with
Rice.
directions. No, rice. I don't even use directions.
She been fucking up rice for the last 3 months.
That was whoa. No, I have not.
You have so.
It's been 3 times.
It's been 3 months.
This is also with rice. Like I kind of just learned how to fill rice out because my grandmother, she cooked. That was her thing. Like she was from your phone. She was from Louisiana. Like gumbo, all that. All this other shit. Like jumbo, whatever. They was making a lot of rice. So she was very good with making rice, like just from feeling it. And sometimes I'll make rice and not really be thinking about what I'm doing. Like I could be doing a whole bunch of other shit. That's the only time I fuck up the rice. When I'm really paying attention, I don't fuck the rice up. Hello?
I'm listening.
Oh. Yeah, I won't fuck the rice up. So
when you gonna do that?
Do what?
You said when you're paying attention, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so when you gonna do
Sometimes
that?
I'm just doing a whole bunch of things and I don't pay attention. I don't care. But yeah, I can cook, but like things in the box, I don't know what it is with things in a box. I'll be fucking up things in a box. Like box cake or just box shit. I don't know what it is about it, but I'm good at everything though.
Okay. It's a beatboxing.
That's one thing.
No, you named some other things, though, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
You didn't name. So you have nothing else besides beatboxing.
I think it's only beatboxing.
You think you could be a sculptor?
If I put my mind to it, I could be a sculptor. Yeah. Yeah. If I concentrated on it, I could be a sculptor. Yeah.
You think you could be a Jeopardy contestant?
No.
There you go. There you go.
It's just a lot. Everything happens so fast.
What?
I'ma still train at home though. I think if I like had it in my mind that I was gonna be on Jeopardy, I think I could, do it.
Okay.
That's fine.
You know that's my goal.
I know. I know.
Game show, any game show.
Just hosting one. You want to host one?
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Oh. Let's get into our favorite part. My favorite part. Somebody's favorite part.
Bitches love this.
Yeah. These boys have been over here. They've been over here because everything is just loud right now.
Oh yeah, they want to hear everything.
Everything is, but they wasn't touching. I didn't think they were touching this stuff. They are banned from this area.
There's colors on. There's colors
but it wasn't on.
Oh, they know the colors are there.
Yeah. So this list today is brought to you by Red Lobster. They didn't pay us for this.
I don't know why you said brought to you by, because they ain't pay us shit.
If you haven't heard, Red Lobster's new CEO updated the menu with boiled bags and $5 drinks, which a lot of people were excited about. Mm-hmm. They were excited about. But I felt like that was just the beginning. Mm-hmm. There are other things that Red Lobster should do in order to bring us back to coming to, this place they call Red Lobster. Mm-hmm. And the CEO is black, or, the black dude that be changing restaurants. He has a great track record, and I want him to continue with this great track record. So I said, maybe we can help him. Give him some more ideas.
Think they're going to pay us for any of those? We just got a timestamp.
You know what? I'm about my black people. So he ain't even got to pay us.
Well, I don't want to say that because I don't know if it means I'm not for black people, but I do not agree. I do not agree. But okay.
Oh, man. So these are the top 6 Red Lobster upgrades. All right. Mm-hmm. I'm starting first.
Yeah, you start first.
All right. Number 6. I think they need boiled eggs and the red sauce for their boiled bags. All right. Now, they brought you the boiled bags, but I've been on TikTok and I've been seeing these boiled bags look pretty fucking dry. Like dry, disgusting. You know what I mean? And so I'm not a boiled bag person. I don't like the mess. And the fact that there wasn't a mess in this boiled bag let me know they're not doing what people want them to do. Right.
What was you about to say?
So the boiled eggs is something I don't see there. And I don't see it in every boiled bag, but it seemed like the people that eat it with the boiled eggs, they be loving them.
Oh, I love them.
They be loving them.
Oh, I love an egg in a boiled bag.
Right. And it's not messy enough.
Yeah.
I need that red sauce. that I don't want to touch. But, you know, it looks like y'all love it. Once again, I think it's Cajun butter or something like that.
It's like it's a spicy Cajun butter or something
Yeah,
like that. Yeah.
So, you know, I feel like they need to bring those things to the boil bag. You know what I mean? If you're going to give boil bags, you got to give real boil bags.
Okay, if you're going to do it right.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah, so these are the top 6 Red Lobster upgrades. Number 5.
I think they should incorporate the Cheddar Bay biscuit into more recipes. I think they do it in a couple, but I think they should do more. Like, I think they should have like a crab stuffed Cheddar Bay biscuit, or like a breaded fish cheddar with the Cheddar Bay on the outside of the fish. Like, I think they should go crazy and just go off of that's the thing that we love the most.
Okay.
I think that they should do that. That's the thing. We love it. We love a Cheddar Bay biscuit. We would go there, even if you didn't go for nothing else, you went for the Cheddar Bay.
Yeah.
So I think, yeah.
Okay, I like that. I like that, man. These are the top 6 Red Lobster upgrades. Number 4. Yeah. Number 4, they need a brunch. But a poppin' brunch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, when you get Red Lobsters are in every city, or at least, you know, most cities. And when you get to a new city, sometimes you're wondering where the brunch at? Where the brunch that I should go to? But if Red Lobster had the brunch popping on the weekends.
It's another way to incorporate the Cheddar Bay biscuit.
What?
What about a Cheddar Bay waffle?
No, I don't like those kind of waffles.
You don't like savory waffles?
No, not at all.
Okay, you could put it in there somewhere though. The Cheddar Bay hash brown.
A Cheddar Bay hash brown.
Ooh, like
that would be tight.
Yeah,
that would be tight.
Like that.
But yeah, I think they need a poppin' brunch. Like, this brunch need to be the best brunch. In any city you go to, you know that you can go to a Red Lobster on a 1 p.m. And it's going to be off.
What's the menu?
Well, a lot of lobster stuff. Lobster mac and cheese. Lobster and waffle.
Okay, that's good. I
Lobster
like that.
and waffle. Shrimp and grits.
All right. Come on, something else black. Come on. Give me something else. Give me something else that every other establishment with a grass wall got. Give me that. Give me those. What else? What else do you want?
But they don't sprinkle the nigga glitter on it.
Oh, no nigga glitter on it.
No nigga glitter on it.
Okay, I'm trying to stop saying nigga. You just brought it up. You know I want to say nigga glitter. I came up with it. You know I want to say that. Stop.
Yeah, that's a good start.
Yeah.
I can eat with that.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, so there we go, man. These are the top 6 Red Lobster upgrades. Number 3.
Seasoning. That's it. They don't season shit in Red Lobster. I don't know if they scared of it, I don't know what it is, but that shit do not be seasoned.
Okay.
They do not put seasoning on it. They put decoration.
True.
It looked like it maybe some Parmesan cheese or something, but they don't season that shit for not. Like, the stuffed mushrooms used to be one of my favorite things.
Yeah, that was bland as hell.
They don't season that shit for not. They put all the seasoning into the Cheddar Bay biscuit, and then they put it underneath the counter, and they make everything else. That was fun. They made the biscuits in the morning, and they say, okay, and they put it in there, and they just drop the noodles in the water, and they put it on the plate. Like,
yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
So some seasoning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Don't ever do that.
Yeah.
These are the top 6 Red Lobster upgrades. Number 2, you got to change the Decor, B.
Decor?
It didn't come out right?
No.
Decor. Change the decor.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah.
Red Lobster feels like when you walk in there, you're walking into somewhere you're not supposed to leave anytime soon. It feels like those doors shut and they don't open. And I think because it's so dark in there. So first, we need more windows. Open this bitch up. I want to see inside of here. You know what I'm saying? And the nice windows too. You know what I mean? Because right now they still got, grandma windows, with the cross, and gotta raise it up like that. Now you need the whole side of the wall just window. You know what I mean? Some fly shit. Get them carpets out of here. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean, if I can't tap dance on it, I don't want it. Yeah.
Why is that the first thing you think about?
Because
we just said you couldn't dance.
Yeah, but I didn't say tap dance.
You can't do that either, though.
You don't know what the fuck I could do. I think I could tap dance.
That tells me all I need to know.
I'm serious.
Okay, that's fine.
I would be a great tap dancer, but whatever. A little soft too.
Yeah.
And they need a DJ. They need a DJ. I know some DJs.
You turning away so many people.
What you mean, boy, the DJ?
Yeah.
You can play whatever.
They do need a DJ though, but
they need a DJ. Because that shit that they be playing in the background be terrible. That is not good eating food music.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I want to hear, I never knew
really?
there was. What? While I'm eating lobster? Hell yeah.
Okay, no, that's. I think that's good lobster eating music.
Yeah, man,
it's
shit.
heavy. Yeah, I think I like it too.
So they got to change the decor out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And put another fresh coat of paint on the goddamn outside too while you at it.
I think so too. Yeah.
You know what I mean? They. I was watching this. I was watching Home and Garden. What is that?
HGTV.
HGTV.
Yeah.
There we go. I was watching that, and I was watching this one show. Man, they knew what they was doing. I think it's like 100 Days.
Yeah, you was watching that for a while.
Yeah. And I was like, they could take Red Lobster and change that bitch out and make it fly.
Most of them people on those shows know what they doing.
I guess you probably right. That's probably why they got a show.
They hire them.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, man, change the decor. I think that would be dope. I can't get that word out.
Okay.
Decor. I don't say it often, maybe. All right. Oh. These are the top 6 Red Lobster upgrades. Number 1.
I think they need to do like an Applebee's or a Chili's or whatever and get that kind of karaoke.
Oh.
I think they need to do a karaoke night or just something like that where it's just more fun. Like the bar area is just more like, okay, it's lively. Like, yeah, it's a family restaurant, but Red Lobster feel like you got to be a certain age to even get in.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you
65.
And if you want it to just be for everybody, like not nothing too crazy and not every night, but maybe on a Friday night.
Nights?
No, baby. No, maybe Friday.
But karaoke, man. We got to let people know we got karaoke.
There are other places with karaoke.
Yeah, but I feel like we should let them know we got karaoke.
But when you narrow it down to one night, then that means you get more business because they know it's that night.
On that night. But if you put it 4 times
then they get tired of it.
Nah, because you're not going there every day. But it's Wednesday. Where they got karaoke at Red Lobster.
No.
It's Monday. Red Lobster.
It's my upgrade. So
my bad.
I think if they did something like that once a week, I think that would be fun.
I would be there.
Yeah, I think that would be cool.
Damn.
Yeah.
Man, they should make us CEOs too.
They probably won't.
Why not?
It's a
lot. We just came with great ideas.
We come with a lot of liability too.
You're right.
A lot of things that they're gonna be like, oh, absolutely not.
Did you hear the beginning of the show?
Yeah. Yeah. They're gonna be like, absolutely not. We're not doing that.
Oh man, these have been our Red Lobster upgrades. But if you have some, go ahead and drop them in the wherever.
In the comments.
Yeah, wherever you're watching this or listening to this, drop them right there. And we'll check them out. Mm-hmm. All right, let us get to something else.
Yay.
Like our week. How was your week?
How was my week? I don't know. I don't know how my week was. I think my week was okay. I feel like stuff kept happening every time I wanted to go somewhere, but no, I wanted to. I don't know. I don't know. How was my week?
We went to Juneteenth.
Oh, we went to Juneteenth Festival in Newport News. I saw a lot of people were mad because it was a city event and it was free, but it was like they had capacity at it. Well, on the lineup was also Drew Hill was headlining it. Mind you, free concert. Drew Hill, Sammy, Jazzy Faye. Who else?
It was Jazzy Faye, Sammy, Drew Hill, and did I say Jazzy Faye?
Yeah, I thought there
Sammy,
was somebody else too.
Drew Hill. Now that feels about it.
I thought that was somebody else.
I thought so too, but 702.
Oh, 702.
We didn't see them.
We didn't see them. We got in late. But it was pretty cool. You know, I love being around a whole bunch of black folk. My shit. Just everybody was just happy. But it was hot as a bitch. It was hot as a bitch out there. And I got a little mini fan, and people been joking me about my mini fan until we get into situations like that when you need a bitch. Because I got the fan. So we took our kids out there. Well, at least 3 of them. We took them out there. And my problem with festivals like that is like, so my daughter wanted to leave and go get food and bring it back to like the lawn area where we were sitting. So it was like, cool, whatever. She was in line at one of them places. I think it was like a soul food place for over an hour and still hadn't gotten to the front of the line. And what pisses me off about things like that is like, I want to support everybody so bad, but like you were at a festival with what, hundreds, thousands of people, and they were cooking everything like fresh. Mm-hmm. And it's like, that's cool and all, but these people have been in line forever. You can't, there's so many people out here. Why don't you just start cooking up batches of things like as you know what you sell? Mm-hmm. Like they were selling like fish and stuff like that. Like at least start preparing some of the stuff. Mm-hmm. There was another fish truck that was like not far from them, like maybe like 2 trucks down from them. They were just out there frying shit. They was just frying. They was frying their fish. They had it up and the line was moving. Like they were getting people through there. But she's in line over an hour and the lady in front of her fainted. She passed out because it was so damn hot out there. Like, if you come into an event like that and you're a vendor at an event like that, like, be prepared for the event. Like, the food looked like it was probably good, but they seemed like they were just used to operating in a store. You know what I mean? Like, and that's fine in a restaurant, and that's fine, but, like, you don't volunteer to come out, or not volunteer, or whatever you do to come out to an event like that and just take forever. Nobody should be in line that long.
You're right.
My daughter missed the most of the show, majority of the show.
Yeah. Go back to the fan. Like, what was happening? Like,
it was hot.
Did she know she was about to faint?
Well, I wasn't there, but she said the lady just was like, she was dizzy, so she sat down for a second, and I guess she sat down on the ground because there was nowhere to sit.
Right.
And then she got back up, and she said she just fell on her, and they had to get the ambulance and everything. I mean, because there was a lot of rescue people out there because it was so hot, to come and check on her and bring her out.
You know the crazy part? Because I can't even see. She must have been small, that lady. Because our daughter ain't big at all. She might
have been her height. She might have been her height.
I'm talking about.
Well, she fell on. I think it was her and somebody else. I mean, there was people in the line. It wasn't just her.
Oh, okay.
So there were people in the line, but like you waiting for over an hour, and then one lady said she had been waiting for an hour, and then when she put her order in, they said it was gonna be an hour until she got her food. And I'm like,
I had somebody try to faint on me before.
Oh my gosh.
I was I was in choir, and we were on the risers, and it was a concert, and a girl, you know, she started doing that little Harlem shake. I was like, oh, something about to go down, and she kind of fell back, and instinctually, this is how I know I'm not a good person. Instinctually, I just like moved to the side so that she had a straight.
You would do that. No, that's you. That actually explains you a lot.
Yeah, it wasn't my fault. It
wasn't your fault.
Yeah, that she fainted. Yeah. She was locking her knees or something.
Yeah. Oh, let me also say this because I don't want anybody to be like, well, an hour is it? The line was not that long. There was not that many people in that line, and I had left her, came back to her. She had maybe moved up 3 or 4 people. Yeah,
see that, but that's also her fault.
What?
And that because she don't know.
She don't know what.
She don't know how long you're supposed to stand in the line.
What you mean?
Like, I'm not standing in the line for an hour.
Like, yeah.
Any line.
She was I don't think she was paying attention to the time. Also, one of her friends was working another food truck, so her friend would just come over and talk to her, so I don't think she was paying attention.
Yeah, no.
But the line, it wasn't like an amusement park line. Like, the line was kind of short. They should have been through that line by the time I came back to her, and she was not even near the front.
Yeah, no.
Like it was ridiculous. But I mean, but the idea of the festival was great.
Great idea.
It was
Black
good.
Mayor.
Black Mayor, he went up there. It was nice. Like everybody put on, it was a good vibe there. Like everybody was just there to have a good time. It was just hot as hell. So we went to that. Speaking of that, I think there's a Black Food Festival this weekend. I sent you something on it. Okay, whatever. And I feel like that's all we really did because it's just been hot as a bitch. Also last night, I beat him in phase 10. So that's how my week went.
Why the fuck you gotta put that out there?
Because
I let you win and you going.
You did not let me win.
No,
Don't
I
do
kind of
that.
let you win.
Yeah. Okay, baby.
Kind of let you win.
Okay.
And
we can play again.
And you beat me right after I got out the hospital. So.
Are you kidding me right now?
Are you kidding me?
Was your brain affected?
You don't know what was affected. I was pumped up with a whole bunch of different things.
You were more hydrated than me by the time you left the hospital.
Yeah, hydration is one thing, but
we can play again.
Whatever.
That's fine. Because I don't really believe you.
Anyway, how was my week? That festival. Okay, I got to put this out there. I am not the biggest go out places
what
person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted you to add that last part.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest go out places person. Also, I'm not the biggest bring your family with you person. You know what I mean? If I go places, I'm usually by myself or with my wife, and that's it. But I heard the festival going on, and I heard Drew Hill was going to be, headlining it. And I said, this is what I must take my family to.
I don't know why you did that.
Because they must experience Drew Hill the way I experienced it.
Before we got to the festival.
I'm not there.
Nah.
You should have. Yeah, you should have.
No, it's part of your story.
Yeah, exactly. So let me tell it.
Okay.
Let me tell it. So I was like, yo, I'm going to bring my family to this festival. Mm-hmm. In my mind, this festival was going to be amazing. It was going to be so amazing in my mind that I was excited. On the ride there, played some music, played a lot of Drew Hill. Also found out my son loves Big Pimpin'.
No, he loved that song.
Didn't know that was going to happen.
That's what he said. He said, "Can you play that?"
Love Big Pimpin'. He has great taste in rappers.
Yeah, y'all was also going, oh,
yeah, for the chorus. Yeah. Hey, we was killing it, man. But once we got there, something in my brain went off that said, oh shit, y'all going to a festival. And for some reason, the dots didn't connect. Because in my mind, we were going to be, when I was thinking about it, we were going to be sitting on a lawn and we'll have this little area that we put down, like a blanket and put our little lawn chairs around there and the kids have air, they can run around and stuff. I wasn't thinking festival. When we got there were droves of people.
Yeah.
Droves.
A free Drew Hill concert.
Droves, though. Like, it looked like, I bet you if we had like an aerial, like a drone was just flying over, it was like an ant farm because of the way the lines of people were connecting and going all around. It was a maze. It was a maze. And then we had to sit down. And sitting down, the anxiety hit me. I was like, I do not like being in spaces with this many people. All around me. People in the front, people in the back, people on the side.
That's where people be.
Yeah, and there's no clear walking lane to get out of this. Yeah, that shit fucked me up.
Yeah, so before we even went, I told him that this was not, I said, it's a festival. I was trying to get the boys, because I knew the boys, they kept saying they didn't want to go before we even were going to go.
But they never been in nothing like this.
Yeah, they didn't want to go, but I also didn't want to force them to do something they didn't want to do like that. because I already knew it was hot as hell outside, and they were probably going to be irritated because it was hot. And I knew what the festival meant. I knew there would be people there, like a lot of people there. I knew it would be a little crowded. I knew all of those things. And you were like, no, bring them.
Yeah, because for me, if you want to tell me something, you got to tell me something days in advance so I can think about what you said and it can click with me.
Yeah,
you can't tell me a couple of minutes beforehand, hey, I don't think this is a good idea for the boys to go.
I know, but I tried to get the boys to
You should have told me that
to.
on a Wednesday, not on the Saturday.
And then he was like, no. And on the way there, as soon as we sat down and I saw your face sitting in the chair, I was like, I knew he wasn't gonna like this shit. I'm more of a festival person. Like, I'll go to those things, and I'll even bring kids if they want to go. That doesn't bother me. But he don't like hot. He don't like people. He don't like closed spaces. He don't like nothing that was. I mean, he like, black folks. He like Drew Hill. He like there were elements he liked, but the majority of the elements, when we first got there, we couldn't find a place to sit, and we didn't bring drinks or snacks because he said they said don't bring no outside
stuff.
I walked in that bitch. Everybody had everything.
They
had all the drinks and all the snacks. So I'm like, we're not prepared.
What I didn't want was to have to go back to the car.
And then I saw you trying to be cool when we were trying to find a seat.
What you mean?
I know inside you were like, I will go right now. I could just leave. I know I just got here, but I will go. Because I saw your brain working. Like you were trying to stay calm. Because again, minor inconveniences will fuck you up. So I saw you. Your brain was like, I will leave right now.
No, I actually said that.
But I cannot. Yeah, you were like, well, we ain't going to be here long. We had just got there. I was like, I thought we came to see Drew Hill. He was planning to leave before Drew Hill even got up. Because all of a sudden he started thinking about everybody leaving at the same time.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, what are you, baby?
But that's because when I got around all those people, I immediately went back to something in the water. Mm-hmm. And as something in the water,
you lost your phone.
I lost my phone exiting the place because everybody was just like tight.
It was not nearly as many people as something in the water, baby.
It still was everybody leaving at the same time.
Matter of fact, I think it might have only been 1,000 people.
No, it was like 10,000. Oh. The cap was at 10,000.
Oh, the cap was at it wasn't. It was fine.
In my mind, I was like, we all have to exit at the same time.
I feel like that number came just from the people that entered. Like, I feel like people left and they didn't count those people.
I'm sure they didn't.
They just was like, 10,000, that's it?
Yeah.
And then at the concert, it was like 500 people. Like, I don't think they was really paying attention.
I get it. But I didn't want to deal with that, and I don't want to deal with traffic. That's why I don't like going to concerts, because I don't like dealing with exits and traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
but I knew that already.
Yeah, but I was trying to do something for my family.
I know, baby, but there are other things that we can do with the kids. I just knew I knew you didn't want to do it, but I think you didn't want to leave because you had already brought all of us out.
And that was a lot of gas. Like, Newport News ain't close.
I knew it was far too. That's why I was like, he must really want to go see them again. Let's just go. He want to go see them bad. Like, I love them, but we didn't even get to see them. So I'm like, we just went all the way out there for nothing.
We saw like a song or two. Then we had to go.
We saw Cisco, and then he brought out Nokia, and then you was like, all right, Will.
Yeah, hey,
time to go.
I know them niggas.
Yeah, seen them before, met them, got a picture.
Yeah, fuck it.
Got one of their phone numbers in my phone.
And the boys won't even in it.
Yeah.
They won't even into the shit. So
yeah, we didn't. And then that night we were gonna go out, like it. But we didn't end up going out. I knew he wasn't gonna want to do that either. And y'all know him at this point. I don't know why he acts like nobody knows him. He was trying to go out because I kind of wanted to go out to this place. I was like, but I'm not going there and you be miserable, and you tired. And it's fine. I'll just go. Y'all know him. He don't want to do shit.
No, it's not that I don't want to do shit. It's just certain things I don't want to do.
I know, but the things that you don't want to do, I know what they are. And then when you push yourself and be like, nah, I do that stuff. No, you don't.
I'm trying to be a good partner. I'm trying to be a good husband.
Yeah, not when you, we'll get out there, you be like, ain't nowhere to park. You just find something.
But that be the shit. People be putting stuff in the summer in places that ain't fucking good for parking.
Baby, it's the beach and it's the summer.
Two things I hate.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
But I was going to fight through all of that.
No, not your face wasn't. Your face was going to show that you were dismayed. For real. Did not feel like dealing with that shit.
I'm trying, man.
Shout out to A1 though. We were supposed to go see A1 too while he was out there, and we didn't get to hang with none of those people.
I'm trying.
It's all right.
I'm trying,
it's
man.
All right.
I also went to the hospital as y'all heard earlier.
Yeah.
Cause I be fucked up. I ain't really nothing else to say about it. I be fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
I have a couple of weeks of goodness, and then something happened, and I thought I had Crohn's disease earlier yesterday. I was like, oh, this is. Did
you ask them about that?
No.
I think you should have asked them because they just were like, it's probably this, and I don't think it was what they said it was.
Yeah, they didn't have a good handle on what was going on with me. As a matter of fact,
I feel like you had to. Sometimes you got to guide the doctor to go check certain things.
But I don't like it was just a really, really. It's been because I'm still dealing with it. Mm-hmm. It's been a really, really bad stomach pain, and it's not. And I've had stomach viruses and food poisoning and all that. It's not that. But it's something different and it hurts. Like today, it's much more manageable. But yesterday, and the night before that, I was just in incredible pain that just would not let up. So went to the doctor. Them bastards just put a whole lot of fluids in me. You know how I know I go to the doctor a lot? Because I could tell when they do the IV wrong. As soon as they put it out, like, nah, bro, that ain't it. That ain't it. And he was like, no, it's all right. I'm like, nah, that ain't it, bro. But if you want to keep it in there, fuck it. But that ain't it. And sure enough, that IV fucked up the entire day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but whatever. And yesterday, as soon as we got back from the hospital, we discovered we had a fucking hornet's nest on our house. A fucking hornet's nest. And I'm not talking about, the small jank when you see the honeycomb and you're like, oh, that's cool. Let me just rip it down when they ain't around. Nah. I'm talking about like football size, but bigger. Hole and all. Like that shit was huge. So I hit up her cousin. And he was like, he hit me up because I was asking, does anybody know anybody that removes hornet's nests? And he hit me up. He saw my post and he hit me up. He was like, yo, you know what I mean? I'll take it down. It ain't nothing, man. And I was like, bro, you sure? And he was like, yeah, I got you. So I sent him the video. And this nigga hit me back. Yo, why them niggas put a apartment on your house?
No, the first thing he said was, dear God. Oh my God. Dear God. Yo, this thing, we don't even know how it grew to this.
I don't know how it grew to it because you in the goddamn window every day.
I don't look out there all the time. It's in the kitchen window. You can see it. And it's literally a house. This is why I've been sad. It was humongous. It was really, really big. It was very big. But we got somebody to come and take it down.
Yeah, but before you get there.
Okay.
I feel bad. When I discovered this thing was living in our fucking backyard, I felt so bad because I was like, I wonder how long it's been there. Mm-hmm. Because I made the oldest son
rake leaves and cut the grass.
Going back, right? He be back there.
Yeah.
He be back there. And the other day, and this is where I feel bad at. Mm-hmm. The other day, he was mowing the lawn in the front, and he ran back in the house, and he was like, "I can't do it. A hornet is chasing me." I'm like, "Boy, ain't no hornet chasing you."
And they be chasing you.
And he went back out there for a couple of minutes and came back in. It's two of them. They chasing me. And I'm like, boy, if you don't go out there and cut that goddamn grass. So when I seen the hornet's nest, I said, Well, by
You
golly.
seen home base. You gotta apologize to him. Cause he didn't even get to see it.
He did.
He didn't even get to see it. He wasn't even here.
I'm gonna put a whole video of the whole situation up on Patreon a little later. But yeah,
It was a home. It was a home.
yeah.
And what makes me sad is that when that man came, first of all, that when that king came,
Because I wasn't taking this shit down.
when that king came and took that house down, he sprayed it. He came full bee suit, everything.
Yeah, I watched him put the bee suit on and everything.
Sprayed in that hole that they had made, and then he threw some other shit on it. He did whatever, and then he scraped it off, and he came to show it to us. And I just got so emotional because I was like, that's their home. Like, they built that.
Terrible.
But then I remember part of that, they built it with saliva, right?
Yeah.
That's nasty.
Saliva and wood chipping.
That's nasty as fuck. But it was beautiful. They did a really good job.
Yo, it's so amazing, right?
They did a really good job. It was really nice. But then, like, it was on the ground, and then the other hornets that was out there started coming over to it.
Looking for their house.
Looking for their family.
You know what hit me? I was like, yo, it gotta be crazy. You leave your crib and you come back and everybody dead.
I'm sure that's happened before. They got unsolved mysteries about
No,
that.
I'm just saying. But I realized it.
I mean, it's gone, too. Like, it's
Well,
gone.
no, because I seen after he sprayed it before he took it down, I seen hornets coming
They
back
kept
in
coming
there.
back, and they smelled something. They was like, "Oh no!" They ran away. They was like, "Oh no!" And they kept trying to come back. Like, all right, this time they was like, "Oh no!"
Still,
I think they was telling the other ones too. They was like, "Hey, don't go in there." And then when he scraped it off, they were all just hovering over by like the remnants of it.
yeah.
And they looked sad.
Yeah.
And I just kept thinking about their families because they had families in
See,
there.
that's where you take it too far.
I'm an empath. We talked about it already. Like, I was like, damn, they left and they was there. And then they just gone. And
Too
it
far.
was huge. That shit was big as a bitch.
Nah, it was. It was.
That shit was like the size of, I don't even know.
Like, what's that pot called?
A crock pot?
No.
Oh, the stock pot.
It was a stock pot.
It was bigger than that, though.
Was it?
Yeah, it was bigger than that stock
Okay,
pot. Yeah,
damn.
it was. It was big as a bitch. Oh, I'm just thinking about the families in there, man. They gone, and the little larva was on the ground, and he was like, "Yeah, what?" In a little bit, you could just go out there and sweep it up. But I'm not sweeping them up. It's just a whole bunch of dead hornets and larvae on the ground. Like, I'm not doing that.
When I throw it in the trash, is that abortion? Okay.
And that's baby. We need sponsors. We need more. Okay, you've got to stop. You talk about me, you got to stop.
You're right. Question of the day.
Just rest in peace for real. We should have put in thoughts and prayers. Can you put that when we get to the end? When we do condolences? Thoughts and prayers to the queen bee. That bitch started it all,
Oh
yo.
my gosh. But yeah, we read up on it. It was bear face gremlin? No, bear face. Ball face.
Not ball.
Bear face.
Balls.
Bear face.
Balls and bears. Balls and bears hornets.
Super aggressive niggas, man.
But they got facial recognition. So this is what my problem is. I kept wondering if they were gonna see me looking at them get annihilated through the window. And then
you wanted this.
Yeah, the ones that survived was gonna be like, it was that bitch right there. Like, when I go to my car, if they was gonna be like, get her ass, and they come in the car with me, and then I do the Macaulay Culkin thing, and then he did in My Girl, and they just start bah, 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 and they get at me, and then you just find me in the car, for real.
Okay.
But I thought about I was just scared. Like I said, when the guy comes, I gotta go upstairs and look out the window, because if I'm downstairs, then they gonna see me. But then I thought, if I go upstairs, what if that one hornet come up there and see my face, and then he out for revenge
All right.
for weeks?
Okay.
You don't think about that?
No, not at all. It's over.
It's not over, though. We don't know if it's over. We don't know what they remember.
let's get to the question.
No,
of the day.
that facial recognition is fucking me up.
I should have never told you that shit.
Cause you know what I'm picturing in my mind? You know how you watch those movies where they scan the face for them to get into the security doors? That's what I'm thinking is happening in their mind. They're seeing you and they go do and they just remember you. And then they just out for revenge. We don't know who out there out for. That's why I wanted him to spray the rest of them. Because I don't know which one of them is like.
They gonna leave,
the
man.
vengeful one.
They gonna leave. They homeless now. They gonna leave.
Well, that's not nice, baby. Because we were once homeless.
Yeah. Well, people without. What is it called? Withoutless. Home. Yeah. See, and that's why it's dumb.
Home. All right. No. Without homes. Is it without homes?
That's why it's dumb.
I'm just trying to say it right. I don't want to joke it. Everything I say comes out as a joke.
Question of the day.
Is it without homes?
I don't know.
Misplaced? It's not funny, but what is the word?
Homeless.
I'm sure somebody will tell me in the comments. It's not without home. It's not homeless. It's
question of the goddamn day. What's something you don't think you could tell your partner about? So if you don't think that you have anything that you could tell me that you wouldn't tell me, it's fine.
But is there something you wouldn't tell me?
Yeah, there's a lot of things I wouldn't tell you.
Like what? Why come up with a question if you're not gonna say the answer?
I ain't gotta say an answer.
What?
We got answers here.
Like what?
Like what?
We always say an answer.
Yeah, but this one, you don't have to. If you don't want to, do you want to say something?
I want you to.
I know you want me to.
If you do it, I'll do it.
No, if you do it,
nah.
I'll think about doing it.
Never mind. Let's read everybody else's answer.
What's something you don't think you could tell your partner about?
Someone said my other kinks. Side eye. I know. I won't tell anything sad to my next partner. People with happy pasts are treated better in relationships.
Yo, I believe that.
Damn.
I believe that. I believe that the more bad stuff you put on your partner, the more they will start to resent you, even if they don't realize they're doing it.
And I think that a lot of the times people will blame your past on the way that you do things.
Nah,
when
that's
sometimes
real.
that's just the way you do things.
But a lot of it has to do with your
No,
past.
it could be nothing that is even remotely related to it. And then they'll be like, that's like when people get on people about their age and like, you just do that because you're young, or you act that way because you're young, and they'll use that as an excuse for things. I think sometimes people do that too if you've been through something traumatic, even if you've done the work to get out of it. What?
If it happened before and you're acting because of it,
you don't know that. I'm not saying, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it.
For instance, maybe you grew up doing something.
Maybe you're sad about something and you're crying, and it could just be something you're sad about, and you could be labeled as overly emotional because you went through something else. I've seen situations like that.
I don't know if I understand that fully, but it's all good.
Okay.
What's the question? What's something you don't think you could tell your partner about?
How fine his other family members are.
God damn. Yeah, don't tell me my cousin fine.
Okay. What cousin?
I don't know. I'm just making sure.
You're fine. It's okay.
All right. It's fucked up part about that though.
I don't know. I mean, you have attractive family
Yo,
members.
chill the fuck out.
Wait, I mean, they're attractive.
No, chill out. The messed up part about it is that if it's your family, 9 times out of 10, you kind of look like them.
So you don't want them to be ugly.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's weird. So it's like if you're attracted to my cousin and me and my cousin look alike, I get it, but I still don't want you to tell me about it.
I think it's also though, it's not, I wouldn't say how fine, but like you can't not say people that are nice looking. Like they could be people that are nice looking.
Yeah.
But they ain't like I want to jump their bones.
See,
like,
and I appreciate that. Like I want you to say your family's attractive. Mm-hmm. They are nice looking people. Mm-hmm. I don't want you to say
they fine as a bitch.
Calm down.
No, I'm saying that's what you don't want them to say.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that.
Oh, okay, but yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. But
All right. Yeah.
The amount of times I looked through his phone, it got so bad one time I started scrolling on TikTok, forgot it wasn't my phone. Yo, don't you be mad when you fuck it up with the search? That's how you can fuck it up with the search. You start looking for recipes, you be like, he don't never look for recipes.
Go to your For You page. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, why they cooking cocoa vine? Why they doing that? My search history.
What would I find if I went through your search history?
Recipes. And me, this goes to my random thoughts. I go into, and I think that I've heard this as comment, so I think it's not bad. I heard this comment with people with ADHD. So, and you know, whatever. I'll be watching something and then all of a sudden I have to Google the cast. And then I start going into deep dives on the cast members.
So recipes and cast members.
Yeah, it will be random movies. You'd be like, why the fuck is she looking up Good Will Hunting? It's because I saw somebody that was in something, and then I'm like, oh, they was also in this. And then I start looking at the cast, and then I start Googling like, I do that all the time. I do that so much. So a lot of my search history is me looking up random ass shows, or I'll be sitting and be like, damn, I wonder what the cast of Salute Your Shorts is doing right now. And then I'll just
This is why you don't get shit done. Because you looking up Salute Your fucking Shorts.
No, I like randomly. I'll just be like, oh, I wonder what they doing. Or I look up their Facebook or their Instagram and start like, I did that with Yummy Bingham the other day. I did it with the girl that sings Any Other Night. She doing fine, by the way. I think she's still doing music.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm just saying, I did it like, I'll randomly do that. I'll be like, oh, I wonder what they doing. Today I did it with the cast of Smallville, and I don't even watch Smallville, but it's a dude that was in Smallville that is in a show coming out soon with Eric Dane. He used to be Mr. McSteamy.
Okay, get off of me.
Okay.
All right. The question was, what's something you don't think you could tell your partner about? Somebody said my porn search.
Yeah.
I want to know what it is now.
Yeah, I don't care about that. Feeding her leftovers. What? Wait, how to play spades is too late now.
Yeah.
I've already told everybody.
Yeah,
so
man.
It's fine. It's not too late. It's never too late.
No, it's too late for you.
It's never too late. There's always going to be a cookout. Someone said, I was in a foursome with 3 ladies.
Sound like you.
Yeah. Someone said the orgy I was in.
Yeah.
All right. My mother said the lottery. Probably if she won it.
She wouldn't tell.
Yeah, no. That's like, I told you my grandma would win at bingo, wouldn't tell nobody shit. She was just living in that house rent free. Living in that house with us, not watching soaps. She was sitting on bags of money. Girl. I ain't spending it on shit. But,
what's something you
Virginia Slim, Super Slim.
What's something you don't think you could tell your partner about?
I want a divorce, but we have 3 small kids.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah. She's friends with a couple of exes of mine. She doesn't know. Oh, no. I
got
don't.
one.
What?
I got one.
What?
There is a friend of yours that I had sex with before, and I didn't realize, like, it's not like, you know, I was with you or anything like that, but when I seen her, I was like, oh, shit, we had sex before.
There's a friend of mine.
Friend of yours.
I don't have that many friends.
Okay.
I think that's a lie, but okay. I think you like to say things because you want it to be dramatic, but I don't know if your life is that interesting.
Okay.
Who is it?
I'm not going to tell you that because then you might be. The problem is, I would normally tell you, but I'm not going to tell you because, like, we both said we wouldn't tell you, and I don't want that to fuck up your friendship or anything like that.
I promise you, it will not fuck up my friendship. I don't care enough about that shit.
Okay.
I'm just curious.
Don't worry about it.
Because you made it up. Because you made it up. I don't talk to that many people.
I know.
Who is it?
Who
is it?
What's
No,
something?
for real.
What's something you don't? I told him I'm not telling you.
I don't give a fuck what you told me. What? Who do you think you're talking to? I don't care about that.
Babe, I'm not going to do that. That's not fair to her.
Fuck her. That's my friend. I mean, I say that my friends know I'd be like, fuck them for real. They know. Like, what you mean? Just tell me who it is.
Nah, man.
Can you tell me what their name starts with?
No. No, I can't.
Why?
I can't.
Why?
I think you would get it.
I don't think I would.
I think you would.
I have a variety of names. I don't think I would get it. Who is it? I think I know who it is.
Who do you think it is? Forget who do you think it is. Why do you think you know? Did she tell you?
I think I know who it is.
Did she tell you?
I just think I know who it is.
Did she tell you?
Why?
I'm asking.
I just think I know who it is.
Who?
I can't. You don't want me to say.
Who?
What does it start with?
I can't do that.
How about this? I'll write it. I'm going to write it in my phone.
You just tell me in my ear.
No. I'm going to write it in my phone because I have the answer that I think that it is, right? So I'm going to write it in my phone. Uh-huh. And you're just going to tell me what it starts with. I'm not going to change it or nothing. And then I'll show you if it's the same letter that I think it is.
No, I'm not doing that.
No, I wrote it. No. Hold on.
No.
I wrote it down.
No.
I wrote it down.
I'm not playing this game
What
with you.
does the name end with?
I'm not doing this with you, man.
Please?
No, man.
Come on, this is good. I wrote it down already. I wrote it down. I just
What
wrote
does
it
that matter?
because I have my answer. All right, listen. Shut up. Listen, for real. I have my answer. You give me one clue. I'll tell you if it's that person or not. You don't have to tell me nothing else. But I already have my answer. I know who I think it is. I know who I think it is. Go ahead.
Why do you think you know who you think it is?
Because I know this person.
The fuck that mean?
I just know this person.
What does that mean?
Can you just
what does that mean?
I just know this person.
Is that more? That says more about the person or more about me?
I don't know. Can you write down? I wrote it down. I'm not bullshitting like I don't have an answer. I have a real answer.
I know you have a real answer, but I told you I'm not telling.
Have I talked to them recently?
I don't know who you talked to recently. Like today, I know you talked to 2 people today. Mm-hmm. It wasn't none of them. Mm.
What's the name start with?
Hey, yo, we doing something right now, man.
Is it the beginning of the alphabet or the end of the alphabet? Just tell me that. Just tell me that. Tell me that. Tell me that. Tell me that. Just tell me that. That's all you gotta tell me.
Who do you think it is?
No, tell me that. Just tell me that. You're not even saying anything. You can tell me this and I'll tell you if that's the right answer.
Mathematically, it's the beginning. Mathematically.
Okay. What is that? What the fuck does that mean? That's not a real answer.
That is a real answer.
No, it's not. What you mean?
How many letters are there?
You
don't even know how many letters there are?
No, you're not doing this to me. What do you mean?
Mathematically, it's the beginning of the alphabet.
Okay. I don't know what that means at all. You have to explain it. Explain it for real.
How many letters are there?
26 or something, right?
We'll go with that. So it's
I could be wrong.
You could be, but if it's the first, if it's the first
30 something?
No, I don't think so. I think it's like 26, 28. It's either 26, 28 or 32, one or the other. But
those are just multiples. Okay. Okay.
But let's say it was 26. It's one of the first 13 letters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you still think you know who it is?
Yeah, I want you to tell me.
No.
I want you to tell me.
No. I'll tell you if you're right.
No, that's not fair.
Okay, whatever.
That's not fair.
What?
Why you keep fuck. You know me. You know me as a person. I cannot do this. I'm gonna stop doing the show. I can't do this show this entire day because it's gonna be in my mind all fucking day.
Listen, if it makes you feel any better, it was only like 3 or 4 times.
It doesn't make me feel bad.
Okay, so
I want to know who it is.
I can't do that.
It's not going to do anything. What am I going to do?
You're going to ask.
I will not ask them.
So you're not going to ask them why they never told you?
No. I'm not. I don't know who you think I am. No.
Okay, well, that's cool.
Who is it?
Me and the person already said we wasn't going to tell you.
I don't give a fuck about that person. Who is it?
Don't worry about it, baby.
Baby.
If it don't matter, it don't matter.
No, I want to know. I want to know details. We literally just had a whole discussion about this.
If it don't matter, it doesn't matter.
Tell me the first letter.
I just told you.
Just tell me the first letter.
I just told you the first 13 letters.
Tell me the first letter.
Don't worry about it, man.
Fine. I know.
Oh. All right. What's something you don't think you could tell your partner about? I told Kristen mine.
You didn't tell me anything.
I didn't. I told you that I had sex with one of your friends.
He's a fucking liar. You're a fucking liar.
Okay. Where were we at? Oh, I don't want the mother of his children in our home because I don't trust her.
Damn.
That's wild.
Damn.
Why she in your home though?
Because they're his children. They live there.
Why is she in the home though?
Why she can't come in there and get her kids?
No, I'm asking that, but that's what I want to know.
Probably to get her kids.
Oh, I thought it was like a what's the girl name?
Come to visit or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
What is the girl name?
Amina.
What?
You know how she in Germany right now, but Peter Guns was like she could have stayed.
Amina Butterfly.
Yeah.
Oh. That one time at band camp, someone said.
Mm-hmm.
Someone said that I had an OnlyFans once.
I get why you don't want to tell somebody that.
Her new friend that got at me back in the day.
Damn, I guess that happens a lot.
Yeah.
Who
is it?
What?
What's the name? Just tell me the letter.
I told you, if you guess correctly, then I'll, it's cool.
Is it A?
If you guess correct.
Is it A?
If you guess
Is it A?
If you guess.
B. What's the letter?
If you guess.
Is it C?
If you,
Are you going to tell me? Are you going to tell me? That's 3.
If you guess.
No. Is it D?
If you guess correctly.
Is it D?
If you guess the name.
So E. Come on, F.
If you guess the name correctly.
Well, when you gonna tell me when it's correct, G?
I'm not telling you the letter.
What the fuck is this about?
If you guess the name correctly, I'll tell you whether you're right or wrong.
No, that's not fair.
All right, cool. I don't really like him for real. Damn. When she tells me no to sex, 3 women tell me yes. Whoa.
Why are you asking 3 other women? No. I love him, but he is boring now. I don't want to sit in the house all the time. I didn't write that.
I felt like that was your burner account.
I didn't write that.
I felt like that was your burner account.
That wouldn't be my burner name. It'd probably be something like Caramel Kisses or something.
For some reason, I feel like that's taken.
No. Oh, by me. Back in the day. I still own it. The fact that it's hot as fuck, almost 100 degrees, we might not touch or cuddle until summer's over.
I get it.
That they're willing to die holding on to a white lie than to be wrong. Why wouldn't you tell him that? His basic anime choices.
Anime.
And you know what? I always choose the wrong one. I know it's one of them. His basic anime choices. I still loved my ex.
Damn.
Sex on Sundays only is getting old. Sex on Sundays only.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a great name, though, for real. Sex on Sundays? That's a great. All right. Your pass.
I don't know if they didn't spell pass right or if they,
I don't know. My other child. Oh.
That's a big one.
Okay. Okay.
But what about if I don't like that other child?
You should tell them about that other child.
Why? Like, what?
Yo, you love Brian McKnight so much. I promise you do.
No.
You want to be him.
What does me telling you about a child that I have that I don't really fuck with going to do for you?
Who said that they don't fuck with that other child?
I'm just saying.
Who said that they don't fuck with that other child?
Okay, what does me having another child that I fuck with and take care of.
Why?
Gonna do to you.
Because why are you hiding them? That's a lie.
It's not hiding them.
It is hiding them. You don't want to tell them. That's hiding them.
I don't want to tell you about some of my uncles too.
That's a lie. Children, that's different.
How's it different?
That's different. I don't really care about your uncles.
You shouldn't really care about this child. Okay. You ain't never gonna meet him.
All right, you just saying stuff.
No, I'm just asking.
My cousin and I have an orgy on a wait. No.
It reads the same way every time.
My cousin and I had an orgy on a church trip. 6 girls and 2 guys.
So after a while, I was like, maybe it was just 2 guys, and it was like a train more so than an orgy.
Here's the thing. I completely believe that. Because they get nasty on them church trips.
They do.
They get nasty.
I've never been on one, but I've heard.
I've been on a couple of them, and I was always the youngest one. So the older ones was doing shit.
How you know?
Because I know them. And I knew, we went to a couple of places. I told you, a lock-in. We went to a lock-in one time.
You walked in on somebody?
No, when they told us to turn the lights off, people was switching bedrooms and all this other shit. Yeah. Your breath stank so bad in the morning. Stop trying to kiss me. Damn. I got a hidden app on my phone with all my old hoes numbers in it, just in case we don't work out.
That's smart.
What's the app? Not being fully sexually satisfied. I'm just reading stuff. Not being fully sexually satisfied.
I feel like you have to tell your partner that.
No, sometimes you don't want to hurt their feelings. Everybody's not open to criticism, or not criticism, but feedback. About my ex and his crazy baby mom trying to get with me. Damn. What is something you can't tell your ex?
Here you go right here.
Where are you?
Not your ex. You can't tell your partner.
Can't tell your partner. My Oreos hidden in my work bag. That fat. What?
I'm thinking that fat ass will eat them.
Oh, okay. That I think about having sex with other men, and not that I'm not attracted to him. You think that's me?
No, I was saying the Oreos thing.
That's me.
Oreos.
I don't hide food in the room though. I just hide it in different parts of the kitchen. That her best friend during our threesome made me finish in 22 seconds, and it's better.
Damn.
Someone just said a lot.
Damn.
Wow.
Would you be mad if we were having a threesome and the girl was like making me come super quick?
No.
Why not?
I don't know.
What?
I just wouldn't be mad. I mean, it's something different. It's something new. So maybe you are excited.
You, baby.
What?
I picked the good one.
Why?
Because you're using common sense.
That's not common sense?
No, that is. I just said you're using common sense.
I'm not emotional. You might be exciting. That's something different and new. I get it.
Damn right.
Yeah. Me not wanting more kids. We have 3 boys, and she wants to try for a girl. I want to sleep. Sleep is underrated.
That sounds like us, man.
It sounds great. No, you want more kids.
I said
I'll adopt a child, but not right now. Also, I won't do it right now. I have lost attraction to her because of her weight gain and potty mouth.
Damn,
that sounds like me. Did you write that? Did you write that?
Oh.
You didn't say no. You ain't saying much these days, huh? My fantasy about being with another woman. And that's a girl. Yeah, okay. My secret emergency fund that my daddy told me to put to the side in case that man left. Come on, daddy. Come on, daddy. I know that's right. I don't know how to have those things because I just start spending stuff. I probably would enjoy anal play more than she would think. I get that. Okay. His size is too small. Okay. I tend to not let my wife know when I'm struggling. I feel as if that's my problem. Yeah, that's your wife. You should tell her that you're struggling.
Yeah, but some of y'all don't know how to, take that.
Okay, but you have to have conversations. That's the whole point of being married.
Yeah, but some of y'all don't know how to take that.
Yeah, and that's the problem. Have conversations first and then see how it goes.
What about if he's tried before?
He said, I don't let her know when I'm struggling.
Yeah.
He said, I feel as if that's my problem. He didn't say that she tries to fix it. He said he feels like he has to take that on by himself.
Not even fixing. Maybe he feels like he can't bring it to her.
That my best friend is actually my ex. Yeah, y'all be sliding those in there, boy. Y'all be sliding them in. Right? I be coming in you sometimes when you sleep and you think you wake up wet as hell.
I feel like that's a crime.
Is insane.
I feel like that's a crime.
Oh my gosh. All right. What's something you can't tell your partner? My hemorrhoids or my side chick. Both are a pain in the ass at the moment. Wow. That he is really bad at sex but good at oral. Damn. I cheated around the time I got pregnant. I asked him if he wanted a DNA test. He declined.
Wow.
Well, maybe he felt secure in his relationship.
If you ask me, do I want a DNA test? I'm going to say yes regardless. Shit,
but
if you would have asked me if I
he
want a
might have
DNA
felt like
test.
it was a trap.
Nah, fuck that.
He might have felt like it was a trap.
No.
Where she would have been like, well, what you mean?
I'm like, you asked me, so yeah, I'm going to get one.
Someone said, our kids like being home with me instead of her. Yeah, my kids like being home with me.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. They love the fuck out of me.
No,
they always asking me to come sit with them.
And that's what you're good for, sitting.
Nah, I cuddle and we talk about what's on TV.
Nah, when
don't
I'm
talk,
around,
you go to sleep.
When I'm around, they like to play.
No, they don't play. They
do play.
Lay on you while you sleep. They play around you.
No,
you sleep on the couch. We talk about what we watching.
No, y'all don't.
Yes, we do. You don't know what we do. You in the opposite room.
Okay, you right. You right. Go ahead.
Wanting a threesome with a coworker.
That's dope.
Stop whining when you don't like something. Okay. When she cries, I get hard sometimes.
I've had that. I've had that happen. I'm not gonna lie. I've had that happen before.
Well, is sad pussy the best pussy?
Oh, I don't know.
It's right up there.
It just happened. Like it wasn't like I was thinking about sex or anything like that. She started crying. And I was like, God damn, I want to fuck.
Yeah, it's like sad pussy, pregnancy pussy.
Nah,
consent.
You better put that pregnancy
right there. Right there. That's all. That's the rank.
Yo,
y'all made it up. That was y'all. When she cries, okay. I cheated about a week ago.
Damn.
All right. I had sex with the parent of my guy kid. Whew, that's a thing.
Yeah, I did that.
I know you did.
Yeah.
Wait, what are you doing?
Go ahead. You over here? You over here now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Okay. I purposely try and make him mad so he packs up and moves out the house I bought. Because if I kick him out, he wants me to give him money to leave. Wow. That sounds toxic. What? What you about to say? Did that happen to you? That didn't happen to you?
No.
What do you want to say?
Nothing.
You sure?
Yeah. I stopped doing something a couple of months ago and I'm not going to continue. Keep reading.
Calling people. Okay. Someone said my real body count. Yeah. Okay. To each his own. I secretly stash quality drinks and candies in my car so that I can keep them to myself. And I would love to do that if the car wasn't hot. I try to keep them in my room, but my children find them. They fucking found Tums the other day. Like, they find everything. Selling weed was supposed to be a way out. You still selling 30 years later and nothing to show. Stop. Damn. Give up the rapping. You 40. Sorry. Damn, your homeboy look way more like my type. Let me just tell y'all, those last 3 were from the same person.
No, last 4.
Also, I don't like your mom. I mean, shots. Just bam, bam. Stop selling weed. Stop rapping. Your homeboy. Like, come on now. They don't like them at all. Sex with her is bad. Head equals trash. And she's lazy during intercourse, but I love her. Someone said my love for Kristen.
Yeah, you got to chill out.
Why you can't tell nobody that?
You told me.
I'm amazing. That I think our sex life is plain vanilla. Plainest vanilla ever. Damn. What is something you can't tell your partner? If she ever give me a threesome, she won't though, but I will be turned on watching her with another dude.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Cucking is cool.
You don't think so?
I never said I didn't think so.
How I really want him, my best friend, and her husband to fuck me after we play spades every week.
Yeah, that sounds so sexy.
Dog, that's crazy.
So when I read that, I was like, "Oh shit, we gotta start playing spades every week."
Well, I gotta learn. The embarrassment of having an STI that you no longer have but ended up getting in your 20s. Oh, okay. Explaining the new kinks and interests I have.
When's the last time you developed a new kink?
I don't know. Not a new one. I think I just got the
Really?
one. Yeah, I just got. You got something new?
No, but I can see myself developing a new one soon. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's weird. I didn't know you could predict a kink
No.
to just come out of nowhere.
Because I've been hypersexual lately, so I can see needing or wanting something else to dive into. To, you know what I mean?
She gives the worst head out of every partner I've ever had, but I love this woman. If I ever said that outright, she'd probably break down and cry. Damn.
Well, you can't say it like that.
Yeah.
You gotta say it more like, "Hey, baby, you need help?"
Don't talk to me like that. I don't think I can tell my partner that I think that my sex drive is in hyper overdrive and I want to have sex and fuck all day.
That's not you either, right?
You know what? I've been getting there a little bit.
Oh, the age. It's the age thing,
I think
man.
maybe.
Yeah. You know, the older you get, around this time, you start getting horny again.
Yeah, maybe I'm also coming down from all the stress I've had from all the kids being sick back to back. And then the hornet's nest added a layer to that. And then you went to the hospital yesterday. But in between those things, I've been horny, for real.
Okay.
How I resent him and made the wrong decision with being with him.
Damn.
I see now I chose the wrong man. I've told him all else, but this now I'm on a detachment phase. No more communication ever. I'm done. It's been a long 4 years. I feel like this was the breakup. I think she broke up with us. That's what I think. The fact that I used to fuck my boy best friend because I don't want to have to cut him off as my friend.
Oh.
Yeah, sounds like.
That's what up.
So who is it?
Huh?
Is it somebody I talk to regularly? I mean, like a decent amount of times.
I don't know how often you talk to people.
I mean, do I?
Yes.
I talk to them more often. I mean, kind of often.
I don't know how often, but
A good amount of times.
yeah.
Yeah, I really don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you be lying. Because I don't talk to but a couple of people.
I don't know who you
Often.
talk to.
Yeah, you do. Yo, you love to lie.
What are you
I'm
talking
glad this
about?
is great content for you.
What are you talking about?
Because you're lying.
I'm lying?
Yes, you're lying.
Okay. I'm lying.
Okay.
I'm lying.
I know you're lying. What is wrong with you? I know you lying. What the fuck is the whistle? What the fuck are you doing? I'm so glad I can't hear this. Because he walked away. Just like saying shit. Oh my gosh. You're annoying. We got a couple of dates coming up, guys. I don't know if you've been hearing me talk about the dates, but it is the summer, and this is when we, this is summer. This is when we're out. We only have a couple of dates. We only have 2. We're waiting on other dates to pop up, hopefully soon. Sam? Okay. I have to ask permission. We're waiting for other dates to pop up, but the dates that we have right now are August 1st. We are in New York City at the City Winery. This time we're in the loft. We're in the smaller room. We're going to have a little bit more of an intimate show. But that means that there are way less tickets, and you should not wait to buy them. I do know everybody going on tour. I know that. I get it. Everybody going on tour. Brandy and Monica just announced a tour. There's a lot of things going on. The tickets are reasonably priced. I promise you, and you will have a good time. We also have a little surprise coming up for New York, so stay tuned for that. And August 30th, We will be in Boston at the Boston City Winery. So all of these tickets are on sale now. When I tell you get them now, get them, because when they're gone, don't be like, well, I was waiting until it was. Don't do that. Don't wait. Send the link to all your friends. Do all the things. Get the tickets. So that's it. Do the things. Get the tickets. Buy the tickets. Come see us. Come have a good time. August 1st, New York. August 30th, Boston.
Yep. All right. Let me see now. Let's go into some topics.
Okay.
Let's go into some topics. We got topics.
Okay.
A 99-year-old Italian man filed for divorce from his 96-year-old wife because that bitch was getting on his nerves.
No. Oh my God.
His wife of 77 years after discovering letters from an affair she had 60 years ago.
60
years ago. 13 years into the marriage.
How long can you hold a grudge like that?
Me?
Yeah, could you do that? Would that be you?
No, I don't think he held it for 77 years.
I mean, but could that be you?
Me getting divorced from
Yeah,
him?
like
No.
we in our 90s.
I'm being honest. If you were to cheat, there would have to be I don't know if another reason is the right way of saying it, but there would have to be extenuating circumstances about the cheating that makes me leave.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, you would have to have had to cheat with my cousin.
Ooh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Or you would have had to cheat with somebody in the public and they put it out there.
It's just at 99. Like, I don't understand.
You want to live your life? Nigga, you living on borrowed time as it is.
Or maybe you are like, I'm not doing my last couple of days miserable with this bitch.
Nah, son.
Why? Like,
Nah, son.
what? I'm not doing
I'm not
this.
going through all of that
Yeah,
just to get.
Not doing that with her.
We still gonna die together.
Yeah, it's ride or die.
Yeah.
Bad boys for life.
Hey, you won. You got
Yeah,
it.
wow, that's crazy. How was that dick though?
Yeah, I hope you.
You gonna tell God about it soon.
Yo, that's what I would do.
What?
I would taunt you.
Or I would just be like, all right, like you told me that, and be like, all right, well, we'll see what he think about it when we get there.
Yeah, exactly. I would taunt you the whole time.
Yeah, it's coming soon.
Hell yeah, that would be me.
See what he think about it.
That would be me, man. You put this in here.
It doesn't have to be in here.
No, I'm just saying.
Okay,
looks are not at the top of most women's priority lists, and science backs it up. There was a study that says
It was in Psychology Today.
Yeah, which is big. You know that.
Yeah.
Women constantly prioritize traits like emotional intelligence, stability, kindness, and ambition over physical appearance.
When selecting...
that was all I was going to say.
Long-term partners? While physical attraction matters, it's often outweighed by trust, communication, and a man's ability to provide emotional or financial security. Science shows that women are more drawn to qualities that signal long-term compatibility than short-term visual appeal.
Okay. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. And
But you hate it. I think that you fine, but when I say that I love your personality, you be like,
yeah, because
ew.
I don't want you to be
gross.
I don't want you to be fucking my personality. Like, in my mind, I don't want to be like, she really getting the dick from the personality, not from the looks.
Why does it matter if you still getting pussy?
No, because I want to be desired.
The dick is attached to the face too.
I want to be desired.
Now I desire you too, but that's not the top of my list. I can desire you. It's just, why would you want me to go in and want you because you fine? Like, there's nothing else that you can bring to the table because you fine.
You ain't never wanted to be like a bimbo airhead?
Not my husband. Not to my husband, no. And I've just never wanted to be that person anyway.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it's easier. I don't know.
I did.
I know.
Just a pretty face.
You do have a great face, though.
No, see how you didn't say pretty?
I think your face is pretty.
Nah, call me handsome.
Which one do you want? You have so many restrictions. Which one?
But no, like I don't know. It's cool. It's cool to be wanted for other things, except for financial stability. It's cool to be wanted for other things. But like I said, I think there's something to be said about a person that just finds you attractive.
Yeah, I talk about you
just
all the
likes
time.
to look at you.
I love looking at you. I look at you when you sleep. That's how I know I love it.
Fucking weirdo.
Why? Is it weird?
Yeah, to look at somebody when they're asleep.
Yeah. Remember I told you the other day you have great forehead skin? And that don't come easily, for real. Not the way it look on you. It's good.
Yo.
It's good, smooth. It's buttery.
I saw this and I thought immediately of you, but not just you, other people out there.
Of course, you thought of me.
Because anytime I put up a clip about you not initiating,
oh man, they go crazy.
So this is for every man out there that wants his woman to initiate. If you just don't know how to initiate sex in a way that works for you women, here are 9 fun initiation ideas. Now, I like to start this out by saying, I didn't write these, so I don't know what they're going to be. These might be good ideas. These might be terrible ideas. But your ass ain't initiating, so hopefully this helps.
I love when we open an article for the first time, we start reading through it, and we like, that's bullshit. They give you ideas, and you're like, no, I don't want to do that.
Initiation idea. Designate a special light in the house that means I want you. And when either of you lights it, the other can act on it.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Okay.
But we have kids, and sometimes they turn on lights.
That's not even where I go.
Oh, okay.
The first place I go to is Full House. When Uncle Jesse had the light going down the basement when he was performing, I'm like, the kids will get to know what that light means.
No, they won't.
Mommy got the red light on again.
Well, don't make it a color.
It said a special light. It got to be a color. There go that green light again. You ready?
I thought you just meant like a light in the house, like a certain light in the house.
Oh. Well, then, like you said, kids be turning shit on all the time.
Yeah.
I'll be ready.
Be like, it's time to fuck. And then,
I go upstairs, I'm naked and shit. You walk in there trying to use the bathroom or something.
Yeah, no,
what the fuck you doing?
Not even that. You walk in there, Caleb be like, Daddy, what you doing? Daddy, what you doing?
Go ahead.
Tell your partner, I've been having some naughty thoughts about you. Can I share them with you?
As long as you don't say naughty.
I can't say naughty.
No.
You don't want me to say naughty.
No.
You don't want me to say a lot of words.
Yeah,
though.
no.
Well, there's nothing I can say to you.
Because you're not going to be able to say naughty.
There's nothing I can say to you to make you think that I'm serious. I just got to put a dick in my mouth and you be like, oh, well, she's ready. I guess she's ready. Because if I tried to be like sexy or say anything, you just laugh. Or be like, whatever, Kristen.
You're right.
I literally have to pull a titty out, pop it in your mouth, and you'd be like, oh, well, it's feeding time.
You're right.
Okay.
I'm glad you know this.
That's sad. That's why I want foreplay, but I can't have it with you.
Wait. You said 2 different things. First of all, that is sad, but it's sad because you don't know how to be serious.
I do.
Second of all, what do you mean you can't have foreplay with me?
Because
I do foreplay all the time now. So what the fuck you talking about?
All the time now?
Hell yeah. I wasn't into that bullshit because I ain't have to when I was out in the streets, but I guess when you got a wife, you got to. So I'm doing it.
So what do you think you're doing?
I'm not getting into this with you.
Oh, okay.
You don't think I'm doing foreplay now?
So you want to get into it or not? What do you want to talk about?
You want to know her name or not?
What's her name? What is it? Just tell me. I think you're lying, but just tell me for real.
Nah. I don't want
to talk about anything you want to talk about. That.
No. I'll tell you.
You're not going to tell me the name, so I'm not engaging.
Okay, fine. I'm lying.
I know you're lying.
So there you go. You don't
think
think
I'm not engaging.
Why not?
Because I don't know if you're lying.
What do you mean? I just told you I'm lying.
No, because you're trying to get something out of me. You think I don't know you? The fuck is wrong with you?
No, listen. You don't think I do foreplay?
Baby, what's the next one?
No, you don't think I do foreplay?
No, I'm just asking you. What do you think you're doing?
I'm doing foreplay.
What is that?
Warming up the pussy.
How?
By
putting your hand on it.
Not putting things in it before I touch you.
Oh, so you just think going directly to finger it is foreplay?
Not all the time.
Inserting it.
Not all the time. But
so
sometimes.
You think everything just on the surface is foreplay, and once it goes in, then it's game time. So if you do anything, you finger me, that's foreplay.
Depending on.
Because it's not inserted.
Depending on how I do it. What else I'm doing. Like if I'm rubbing your back, rubbing you, and then I'm playing with your pussy. Yeah, that's foreplay.
Okay.
Yeah. That ain't foreplay?
You don't really be rubbing my back, though, because a lot of times I'm laying on my back.
If I'm rubbing your chest. Not your titties, your chest. You know, you got chest bone.
Yeah, most people do. Don't try to single me out.
No, I'm just No, I'm just saying, you know. Yeah. I'll be rubbing on you.
Sometimes you do it for like 2 seconds. I think you do it enough to be like, is this foreplay? And then you just go into the fucking.
Foreplay, 3-play, whatever. Listen, you get it.
Yes, it's 3. It's 3 play. It's 2 play for real. What's next? Send your partner a Google Calendar invitation with specific details outlining a special date night. Spice level up to you.
So
you don't like dates?
No, I like dates. I'm not opposed to this, but I know some people are, like planning out sexy time. I'm not opposed to it, but I think it can help.
A special date night, and it says the spice level is up to you. So no, it's not like exactly sex.
No, but this is initiate. This is ways to initiate.
Yeah, so start off with a date, which is foreplay. And then whatever, the spice level is up to you.
Time out. You calling a date foreplay?
Yeah, I think so. I think a date is foreplay.
Why foreplay got to be so expensive?
It doesn't have to be expensive. A date doesn't have to be expensive. I've told you that. Google dates. You can do dates in the house. It could be a movie date.
You cannot do a fucking date in the house.
Yes, you can.
I'm not doing a date in the house. How about that?
Pop some popcorn.
No.
Why?
Because I only eat popcorn when I'm in the movie theater.
Yeah, we can be home and make it a movie theater.
No.
Why?
I don't want to do that shit.
Yeah, you don't want to do anything. We've established that. What's the next one?
Fuck.
See? Exactly.
No, I'm just saying, listen, there has to be
minor inconvenience.
There has to be a middle ground.
No, there doesn't.
What do you mean there can't be a middle ground?
What is the middle ground?
We go out somewhere for a date. Not in the house.
You just said it was expensive. I'm trying to give a middle ground by putting it in the house.
I don't want to do in the house.
Okay.
And we always do shit in the house.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do. And my thing is, if we got to get rid of the kids to do something in the house, the only thing I want to do in the house is fuck. Like, I want to go out somewhere and utilize that time that we ain't got no kids.
But you just said it's too expensive outside, so you can always use your imagination.
No, I asked you, why does foreplay have to be expensive?
Oh, it doesn't have to. There's different types of foreplay. A date is one of them.
I'm not
revving it up the rest of the day.
I'm not doing this with you.
You have a date and you kind of revving it up.
I'm not doing this with you.
Come up with a special code word or hand signal that you can use when you're in public to let your partner know you want them.
What would be your hand signal?
I don't know, but I feel like my kids will start doing it.
You don't want it that much in order for kids to
What if I put my thumb in my mouth? You don't like that one?
No.
Okay. That's fair. That's like a baby. My hand in my back pocket?
No.
I come up and honk your nose and
No, the kids would really do that one.
Pull your ear?
No.
Well, you
it's a
no
hand signal.
Okay, that's a hand signal.
Maybe a code word. What would be your special code word?
Bless
Excuse
you.
me. Thank you.
Silky. You don't like that one? Anything I say, you gonna laugh at?
No. Try another one.
You don't like silky?
How about newer?
What?
Newer.
No, I'm not saying that.
Why not?
Because it's probably newer.
No, it's newer.
Yeah, I'm not saying that.
Why not?
I'm not making up a word. No, I'm not talking about lights. No,
Why not? It's
I'm
lights,
not.
camera, action.
I'm not doing it. Nope, I'm not doing it.
Ready for
Because I'm not
action.
doing a word that I got to think about what it actually is.
You ain't got to think about
That's
it. It's
not a
for
word
me.
I use regularly. So
exactly,
I want
a special code word.
Yeah, no, I don't like that because then the kids are gonna start asking what that is.
Heat wave.
What if it's cold outside? But what if it is
On
winter?
to the next one. Enjoy your partner a bath with their favorite scents and a tray of treats. You'll feed them while they're in it. I'm with that. I like that. That's a good one. I
love that. That is right up my alley.
That's a good one. Leave your partner a trail of handwritten sticky notes with flirty instructions that lead them to the bedroom.
Can't do that.
We can if the kids aren't here.
I was about to say because the kids see paper and they automatically want paper.
We can if the kids aren't here. That would be dope. That would be dope. We can't leave them there, though.
They'll start reading them.
Yeah.
Hate that they can read. Hate that shit.
Niggas been reading since they was 2.
Been reading forever.
Bastards.
Yeah. Offer to give your partner a long massage with the type of touch they like with the zero reciprocation.
What's the problem? The only thing I ask for reciprocation for is back scratches.
You know, baby, you want to put a dick in there somewhere.
In a back scratch?
Yeah.
No.
Remember, I had asked you before, like, getting your back scratched and, like, fucking. That's probably crazy.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah. But it's not like I want to. I'm not thinking.
You always want to.
I'd always want to, but I'm not like, that's not like the first thing on my mind when I'm getting my back scratched.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Back scratches are different. They sacred.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Give your partner the night off from all responsibilities while they spend time giving themselves pleasure.
Like masturbating?
I guess.
Okay. I'm with that.
You would never do that for me.
Fill all your responsibilities while you masturbating? Shit.
You would never do that.
I would definitely do that. Mm-hmm. And I would come up there and check on you every fucking 5 minutes.
Well, I would need a break. You might catch me sleep sometimes too.
See, you don't be committed.
I am committed.
You don't be committed, man.
It's tiring sometimes.
You just take a break. Look,
yeah,
quick break, not sleep.
It's a nap. It's not sleep. It's a nap.
No,
it's real quick.
No, man.
You don't even hit REM for real. I don't think.
Play a question game with your partner to build emotional intimacy. Specifically, ask questions about deeper dreams, desires, and needs.
I think we've played games like that before. I kind of want to do it again, though.
That would be fun. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah. So those weren't bad.
Yeah, they're not bad.
Those weren't bad. So yeah, if you're looking for initiation, try some of those things.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got up in here. Male cheetahs have a special bark that makes female cheetahs.
My phone going crazy today.
It is. That makes female cheetahs ovulate on demand.
You want that?
No.
You don't want that?
Hell no.
Why?
I don't want you ovulating. I like to, shoot up the club.
I think that's what.
If you ovulate, well, me, I don't have to worry about it anymore.
Yeah.
But back, before I got snipped.
But I thought when you say shoot up the club, that means. Oh, well, my mind just went dark. Because that means you don't want anybody's left, huh? Is that what that means? Because you're shooting.
No.
Okay.
It just means you spraying the inside
with bullets, right?
With cum.
Yeah, but if we just take the word shoot up the
No, that's not what it means,
okay.
darkness.
Okay.
First time you ever got called that, I know.
Shut the fuck up.
But no, that cheetah shit is wild. I think it's just powerful to be able to just go. Arp!
I don't think that's what they do.
And your body.
No, I don't think that's. I don't think that's what cheetahs do. Also, I thought cheetahs were cats. So why are they barking anyway?
They're cat dogs.
Cat dog.
Uh-huh. Alone in the world with a little cat dog.
And that's insane that we did that. That was so immature. Oh my gosh. I can't believe we have kids.
Fuck it. I'm going to go to something else. Study says female nurses cheat more than any other profession. That is sad, but also I get it.
Especially them travel nurses. Come on, you got money like that and you in a different city?
Yeah.
I'm fucking, and I know how to treat it if I get an STD.
I find that nurses give the best head.
Well, you just let that go?
What?
Never mind. Don't worry about it. I'm saying if I get an STD, I can treat it because I'm a nurse. I got all the pills. I can write myself a prescription.
Nurses can't write prescriptions.
Oh, they can't do that?
No.
They know somebody that can, though, right?
Yeah, they do.
They do.
Yeah.
And they'll do it, too. I'm a little itchy. I can't come to work.
Oh,
Come
shit.
on now.
Oh, man.
Come on.
Um,
I'm sorry. Y'all doing great jobs out there. One of my best friends is a nurse. Yeah, I know a couple of nurses. Y'all doing amazing out there. Keep doing your job. And, y'all killing shit.
Women tend to lose 2 to 3 friends when entering a healthy relationship. Oxford study shows.
I don't think that's happened to me because I've been in relationships most of my life as an adult.
But have they been healthy?
No, they haven't been.
Did you lose any with this one?
No.
You think this one healthy?
No. No, I don't.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't think we're supposed to be working together.
This is the healthiest relationship I've had.
I don't know what that says about you. I think our relationship is healthy. I'm lying. We also have children, and it's a whole. I get it. It is the healthiest relationship I've been in, but that doesn't mean it's healthy.
It could have been healthier.
So you know how you get Nutri-Grain bars and it's grain. And they be like, it's the healthier choice, but really it's mad sugar in them. It's so much sugar in them. For real. It's not that good.
Oh, shit.
And then some of them granolas we put them in the Greek yogurt because we like, ooh, but like some of them are packed with like preservatives.
You right.
Right?
You right.
So it's healthy like that.
What would make our relationship healthier? Name one thing that can make our relationship healthier.
I don't know.
So our relationship isn't healthier because you don't know.
I feel like something probably wrong. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know how you can be in it and you like, no, it's fine. Like maybe there is something wrong. Or sometimes it feels like it's so good that it's like, something about this ain't right.
Okay. That's a good answer. Mm-hmm. That made me feel good.
I'm sure they'll tell us in the comments that y'all should not be together. Fuck is y'all doing?
No, I feel like we have a healthy relationship. Like the other relationships I was in, they weren't healthy because we always had issues with each other. Mm-hmm. And we were still in it. Mm-hmm. And we weren't doing anything to fix those issues.
Fix them, yeah.
Right.
Communication.
Right. And in one of the relationships, I just didn't like the person as a person. I don't even know how I ended up in it. Yes, I do. But I'd be curious. And I'd be like, I wonder what this be like.
I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You don't really know you don't like someone until you get to know them.
Nah, I knew them.
Okay.
It wasn't like anything changed with the person. The person did not change. I was just wanted to see what that'd be like. Yeah. And I got it and I was like, no, this is the same person.
Well, that's unfair to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was unfair to them.
Unhealthy.
Yeah. It's
Unhealthy.
really you. It's you.
I won't take the toxic crown.
You
but
should.
And I shouldn't.
Okay.
You think I was the problem for all my relationships?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm 100% think that was you.
Why?
Because I'm in the relationship now, and I can see how you could be. I can see how if they said, "Yo, he was," and I'd be like, "He probably was." I can see it. I'm just used to a lot of things with you, or you're also different with me. I think maybe because I don't know, communicate better or something. I don't know what it is, but I can completely see how you could do something and someone would be like, "Well, I'm fucking leaving. I can't do this."
They never left.
You also have a really good talk game.
So you're saying they didn't leave because I talked them into staying?
Well, you're a really nice person, and sometimes you could let somebody believe that it's a good relationship because you're a nice person.
And that used to throw me off. I'm not gonna lie. This fucking fly is really killing me.
Yeah.
No, I thought because I was a okay person that meant that I wasn't the problem. And I didn't realize that in a relationship,
It was you. That's not how you was gonna complete that sentence.
that was
It's fine. It still had the same effect when it was done, though, right? When the sentence was over, we meant the same thing. So that's all. That's all you was trying to do.
No, I mean, like, do you think you were ever the problem?
No, I know I was the problem. Like, especially early in the relationship, I knew it was me. And
in all of your relationships, it was early.
Oh, I thought you were talking about this one.
Wait.
In my relationships, I don't know. I always was trying to do what they wanted me to do because I was young. So I was trying to be what they wanted me to be to keep the relationship. And that could be my fault also, but I wasn't outright doing some wild shit. I was always catering to them.
So what made you come in this relationship and say, fuck it?
I did a lot of that. I did a lot of catering. I was like, nigga, serve me. Ooh, serve me, because if you're a caterer. Just saying. I could be a rapper. You keep telling me I can't.
And this is why we're creating a book.
I could be we're not creating a book. We're not.
We're doing a book.
I'm not doing a book.
She is actually.
He's doing a book.
No, she's part of it.
I don't want to do a book.
But she's doing it.
I'm not doing a book.
Because healthy is
means that you should listen to me.
It's in the eye
when
of
I
the
say
beholder.
I don't want to do something, you should make me do something I don't want to do.
No, man.
We come out with a book as his idea.
Yeah, but that don't mean that you didn't have input.
What?
That mean you didn't have input.
This is old.
I know it's old, but you don't want to talk about it?
Why? It's really old. I saw it a long time ago.
Okay. We gotta talk about it.
I mean, yes, it's very old.
Okay. Look at you having a say so.
You only trying to listen to me because we just brought it up?
Well, this is old, so I'm not doing it.
Yeah, okay, don't do it.
I was just very curious to hear what you had to say about.
No, I don't want to say it. It didn't matter.
Just tell me about church people.
What you mean?
What's your thoughts on church people?
I've always said my thoughts on church people.
You
need to ask me something
This
specific.
is nothing about sex.
You need to ask me something specific. I've said a lot.
Give me a synopsis of your thoughts.
No, that's not a good roadway for me. That's not how my brain works.
How do you feel church people feel about other church people?
Yeah, that's not a good question either.
Well, I asked you the question I want to know. How do you feel about church people in general?
Okay, so what's the topic? Let's do that.
I'm not doing that.
Easier.
No, because I don't want to talk about it. Because you said it's old, so we don't talk about it. So this is old. I want to talk about it. I just want to hear what your thoughts. The only reason I put it in here is just to hear your thoughts on church people.
Oh, I don't want to do that. I don't. You know why? Because I know church people that are really good people, and then I know church people that are not really good people. One of my best friends is a minister and also married to one, and they are really good people. But a lot of other places that I've been, and I grew up in church, it was just a lot of
judgy.
It was very judgy. It was judgy where it shouldn't have been judgy. It was, and they're two people that are open. I've known her my whole life, like very open minded. So like that's what I'm saying. I guess it depends on who it is. But
most church people, Christians, to be exact, very judgy. Very judgy.
So where did that come from?
I'm just saying in general.
That's all you wanted to say? That's the point you wanted to make?
I just thought you was going to go in a little bit more.
I wasn't going to go in. I've said my thoughts on things throughout the years. Okay. So, I don't have people are whoever they are. It just depends on who it is, I guess.
Okay.
Everybody isn't the same, so.
Let me ask you a question. If you were to change careers, but you couldn't go to school for it, you could only learn through the internet, what career do you think you could do?
I'd be a psychiatrist. What's wrong with that? I'm an empath. I think a lot about what other people or psychologists.
Being an empath isn't good.
Which one is it? Is it psychologist or what's the counselor? Who is that? Is that psychology? Psychologist?
Psychiatrist.
Yeah, I'd be a therapist. That's the easiest word. That's the easiest word.
You could be a therapist.
Yeah, I don't know if they're all the same.
Well, that's schooling.
That would be
depending on the therapist.
That would be me because I like to talk, and I think my brain could go in different directions to get answers.
And you think the internet would help you completely?
That and weed, yes. I told you we got the answers on at the top.
Don't talk.
Once you get to the top.
No. Is there anything else?
No.
I think
I might be a vet. No, that's lives. I don't want to do that.
You think you could be a vet?
That's a never mind.
No, but
no.
Okay, let's say you went to school because I'm just curious. I want to hear this vet thought.
I just don't want to be a vet.
You wanted to be a vet?
No, I realize I only like dogs and cats, and I don't think that's what you. When you become a vet, you gotta deal with all the animals, and I don't really. Like, I don't fuck with possums. And if the second somebody bring a possum into my office, bitch, I quit. I'm not doing it.
I heard possums don't bite.
That's what they say. I'm not gonna find out. They ugly as shit. They ugly as a bitch too. You see them?
I don't call people ugly.
Okay, they are a possum.
You're right.
It's ugly.
I don't call God's creatures ugly. Because we're all God's creature.
Yeah. Well, he had stopped. Fall a little short on the possum.
He gave up.
He fell. Yeah. He was like, "What else y'all got back there? Just bring them out. Bring them out."
All right. Well, just a moment of transparency. Mm-hmm. I think that I could do anything with the internet's help.
Oh, I know.
Like, especially YouTube.
I know. I've seen you do it.
Yeah. Yeah. And I thought that was a problem. Legally, it might be, but everywhere else it won't. Yeah. There's a fake dentist charged after performing root canals and extractions based on internet research. A dentist. All right. It
says he was 22.
He was 22 years old. And he operated on mad people. It wasn't like one or two people. He operated on mad people. All right. Now, this was in Czech Republic. So that's... But he ran the scheme with an assistant of a 50-year-old woman who posed as a nurse and a 44-year-old male relative who allegedly created prosthetic dental devices for patients. So not only did he have somebody there saying, you can do this, but he had a cousin that was like, fuck it, I'm going to do this too. What they need?
I have something I want to say, but I can't say it.
Go ahead, say it.
I knew somebody that was doing optometry work.
That's the eyes?
Out of a garage. But they had worked, they had been but they didn't have no...
They ain't had no degree in eyes?
But they knew how to do it because they had been...
But they didn't have a degree in eyes.
But they got the job done.
All right, you know what? I ain't going to hold you. I would trust them because that shit is easy. Have you ever been to the eye person?
No, my eyes are better than yours. These are fake glasses.
Fuck you. I went to the eye person before. I go to the eye person all the time.
I know you do.
And... the last time I was in there, matter of fact, it wasn't for me, it was for my son. And I remember watching him decide. And the shit tells you what it is, the machine itself. They not doing shit. They are not doing shit.
I also think my dad used to get some of his teeth made by this nigga that was in a garage.
The same nigga?
No, it was a different garage. But he got his dentals, his what are they? They're not veneers. The extra teeth that sometimes older people need. Yeah. He was making them in the garage.
Why is it not coming to my head right
cash. Now? I don't know. You had to pay him in cash.
the false teeth.
Yeah.
Dentures.
Dentures.
Whew.
I think.
That was gonna hurt me.
Whatever it was. But yeah, he was getting them made by a dude in the garage.
These
I don't know if
motherfuckers
anybody asked him
made
any
over
questions.
4 million.
That's a lot of money.
All right, that's really only
But-
185,000 in American money. 4 million checks.
How
Corona.
long did they do it?
I was for 2 years. 2 years.
It's a pretty solid job.
It really is.
A little side job, even if you're doing a little side jank.
Yo, I can do anything I put my mind to. They say this is definitely you. The average woman apologizes 4 times more than men, even when she's not at fault. Why do you do that?
I don't know. I don't know where me saying I'm sorry all the time came from. I think just because I wanted to be apologetic, I think I feel like something happened to me or something. Like when I was younger, where I felt like I was too boastful or I was too I think that I did so much and I was really smart and I was really outgoing and stuff like that. And I think people made me feel smaller because I was doing all of that. Like I was just, I don't know. I was made to feel smaller because I was such a big personality and I was smart and I was getting accolades and I was doing all those things. And I think it just kind of was embedded in me.
You know what's so wild about that? That sucks. No.
Okay.
No, I'm saying though. Saying sorry to me because you're great at something would make me feel worse than just watching you be great at something.
No, I think and sometimes it was family, but like I was doing a lot of things and sometimes people would make my family seem like we were goody two shoes or we were just cause or me. It's really cause I was doing shit. I was doing acting and shit. I was doing contests. I was getting good grades. I was doing all kinds of shit. That's crazy. But yeah, would kind of put me down a little bit because I mean, essentially really great. I was a great kid doing great shit. But
Okay.
I became really apologetic. I just started saying sorry to everything. Like I was apologizing for being who I was, but I was a child and it kind of set into my body. And I've been trying to get out of it, but it's a part of me.
I tell you all the time, stop saying sorry.
I know, and I can't help it. I don't know why. Because I never want to appear like I'm better than anyone else. And I think at the time when I was younger, it translated like because I was doing so great and I was getting accolades that I felt like I was, even if I didn't feel that, it felt like I looked like that. So I wanted to apologize for that.
Right. And I don't think anybody should ever be made to feel that way. It not throws me off, but I hate it when you do it now, and not hate it like I'm mad at you or anything like that. But I hate it so much because you do it about everything to people that don't even know you. Like you're apologizing to people that don't know you, and I'm just like, yo, like it almost, and maybe this is where I'm cynical. For me, it's like handing somebody over power. And
I understand that. I think it's been embedded in me so long that it's
Right.
Because even like in a grocery store, when I'm going by somebody, if I have to remember, you can be in the space too. You're also shopping. Sometimes I feel like I'm just in everybody's way. Like I feel like I'm a burden sometimes. So I just constantly apologize. And that's something I've been trying to get out of for a while. It's really hard, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks, man.
Yeah. Oh, well.
There's a study that says women are happier without kids and without men. You feel that way?
I really, really love my kids. Let me preface that by saying that.
No way.
But when I leave to go by myself for a little bit, I realize how much joy I have in my body without someone needing me for anything. It's a great place to be. It's a great feeling in my body.
And this is why we didn't give y'all motherfuckers rights for so long.
We started this talking about slavery, and now we're talking about rights. And honestly, I just don't ever think we're going to get anywhere.
No, I'm just saying, think about it.
It's about time for me to get a regular job.
We knew how good this shit was. Mm-hmm. And we was like, well, these motherfuckers can't find out. I mean, that's why so many men are mad anytime women get more rights. It's like, fuck.
Anytime women do anything.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, get in this kitchen.
Like, come on.
Bring that vagina over here. Let me fuck it. Now, get in this kitchen. Do the things you're supposed to do as a woman.
If you could do everything over again, mm-hmm. you wouldn't know your kids. You wouldn't know me. Mm-hmm. You would just do everything over again with your mindset. Mm-hmm. Do you think you would have kids and
honestly maybe not, but most of it the thing that keeps me is that I do know y'all and I do love y'all. You know what I mean? I'm not being funny, but like if I would have been single with no kids and just out, I probably would be fine. Mm-hmm. But I mean, but if I thought like, I guess what you're thinking, like I could just leave y'all. I could. But I do know y'all and I do love y'all and I do want y'all in my life. But I'll find
if you was to just leave us, mm-hmm. what would be your game plan?
I don't have one because I would never.
That's you know.
I don't want to.
Why? Because it might get too real.
I don't know. I don't want to date. That's one thing. So I definitely would be by myself.
Okay.
I don't know. I would never leave my kids. Now
Why not?
I don't know. You could do anything. You could come and go, but the kids are forever. You know that, right?
You know what?
And I'm sure you think the same thing.
What?
The kids are forever.
No, I was going to say, if you leave, as long as you're taking the kids,
baby,
it's cool.
And that's the problem. I'm not going to leave. No, I know y'all and I love y'all and I want you in my life, so that's part of that.
Yeah, but
if I didn't know you and there was like no possibility of y'all, like especially
that
the
one's
kids,
not fun.
What?
That one's not fun if you didn't know us. No,
I knew y'all.
You woke up tomorrow and said, "I'm out this bitch."
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
Okay,
that's just not in me to do that.
Why not?
Because I just wouldn't.
Okay, but let's say you did.
I don't have a backup plan right now.
Oh,
yeah.
So you would have to have a backup plan.
Yeah, I would plan. I wouldn't just leave.
All right, you woke up and somebody hit you up, was like, "Yo, Kristen, I got $500,000 for you, mm-hmm. and a place for you to live rent free for 2 years, mm-hmm. in wherever it is that you would want to live in Charlotte."
Mm-hmm. No, that's not enough money.
$500,000, no rent.
It's not enough money
for 2 years.
It's not enough money.
Okay, why not?
It's just not.
It's not enough money to leave your children and me. So there is a number. What's enough money?
I'm sure we all have a number. I'm just playing. I would never leave. I don't think I would ever leave my family.
Okay.
Now I can't say, things can happen, but my kids, I'll never leave my kids.
So you want to leave me? It's just
no,
these kids.
I don't want to leave you now. But what I'm saying is, down the line, you could make me want to leave you, but I would never leave my kids ever.
Okay, and that's all I need to know. You
got a plan?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I don't care.
You don't think? Never mind.
No, go ahead. You've been trying to get a podcast off the ground for years. You think you're gonna leave me and still be successful?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, with this, I'm not saying you can't. You very
well.
talented.
I can't do and then we.
I'm saying you're very talented. I know you can do other things, but not this. Not a podcast.
Nah, I can't do and then we. Mm-hmm. There are other things. Yeah.
You know what I don't like? I don't like the fact that we sit in these chairs and then our kids are like, "You gonna go do and then we?" And they'll be like, "Yeah," and be like, "Okay," and they'll just go. They're not here right now, but usually they'll be like, "Okay." You got to do and then we? Yes. Okay.
Oh man, it's all good.
Yeah.
It's just good to know what you.
I don't have a plan right now. I don't have anything. I don't have a need or want to leave.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. Listen, I, if I'm being honest, I don't have a plan either.
I know that.
I don't. What? See, that'd be my issue. I don't want you to know that.
Baby, my thing is
I want you to be
ad-libs.
secure.
I always ad-lib.
No, fuck that. I don't want you to be secure.
That's how I live my life. Why?
Shit, I want you to think at any moment that nigga can get up and go.
No, I know that. You're a human.
No, but I don't want you to think human-wise. I want you to think me-wise.
Baby, I've seen you leave a drive-thru because you don't want to talk to the people. I know anything will set you off. Minor inconveniences. You think I'm playing? I know you. I know you. Anything could happen.
Oh fuck! Nah, I thought you was gonna leave when when you saw the whatchamacallit.
What?
The
Hornets nest?
The hornets
I
nest,
almost left all y'all. You wasn't urgent enough for me. Every 5 seconds I was like, hey, did you call the people? Because you gotta get it out of here. If that wasn't gone by today, I would have left. I would have left. I'd have left my kids too. I'd have been like, it ain't enough room for you in here. Ain't enough room. Just go stay in your room, lock the door.
Oh shit.
Because your daddy don't give a shit.
That's funny, man. That's funny. What are we watching?
Nothing.
Right.
I watched the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders thing. Did you know Jill Marie Jones was a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader?
I don't know who the fuck that is.
From Girlfriends.
I never watched Girlfriends.
Oh, you didn't. Mm-hmm. She was Tony, I believe. Isn't that Tony? I think it's
Tony Childs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader.
Oh.
I didn't know that. But wait, how do you know her?
Why do
Wait.
How do I know her name if I never watched the show?
What the fuck?
I'll tell you off air.
You'll tell me off air?
Yeah,
Why do you know her name?
Yeah, I'll tell you off air.
Baby, I'm so sick of this shit.
No, no. It's nothing crazy. I just can't say it up here.
Why?
Did you watch anything else?
What the fuck is going on with you?
Did you watch anything else?
I think that's all I watched.
All
And then we watched what's the cartoon, the movie with Jack Black?
We watched
Roblox or whatever.
Oh yeah, we did watch that.
It wasn't Roblox.
No, it's the other one. Minecraft.
Yeah, I did not like that shit.
Minecraft movie.
I didn't like it. I thought that the script was trash.
The whole thing was trash.
I thought it was trash.
Yeah.
But
somebody was on something.
yeah, but
That
Jack
was
Black
acid.
It was Jack Black.
That was acid.
He was on it.
Yeah.
And I could see that.
Yeah.
But I love him. So, kudos to him for making a movie. But
Yeah.
and it looks like he's gonna have a 2. So somebody watched it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we watched that and that was it. Yeah.
I only watched one thing this week. And
watched most of Rugged.
why the fuck is it every time I come up with my
because
thought,
I just
that's
remembered.
gets your thought
You
going?
asked because I'm finishing my thought. We watched a little bit of Ali Sadiq Rugged.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, and
did.
didn't finish it, but it wasn't because it wasn't funny. It was just late
That
and
shit
we were
was
getting
hilarious.
tired. But yeah,
The only thing I watched besides that was Law and Order Organized Crime.
baby, I'm so sick of you.
Now, the only reason I'm bringing it up
Oh my god,
is because one, it's my favorite Law and Order franchise.
I'm so sick of him.
If you haven't watched it, it's so good. It's with Stabler and a whole bunch of other, well, not a whole bunch of other people. Stabler and the Puerto Rican kid that we
Rick Gonzalez, that nigga is like
50.
he not 50, he's like 45,
50.
but he been playing a teenager since he was like 27. He was like 27 playing a teenager.
Yeah, you're right.
And he still looked the same and I can't see that voice in an old person. I can't. He's only 45. But how do you translate that voice to somebody in their 60s or 70s? I don't understand. But
yeah. I don't even know if he dyes his hair.
I think that's just
I
him.
think that's
He
just
just
him.
looks like that.
Yeah, he must be super short.
And he's always looked like that.
Yeah, he must be super short.
Why?
Because
short people that
people,
age slower?
yeah, they do.
But he been looking like that forever. I'm like, his face has not changed.
That's my
at
guy,
all.
man. That's
Him
my guy.
and Brandy. I don't know what I don't know because
No,
I've been watching
no.
Brandy recently too,
No.
and her face ain't changed either.
It has.
Not that much.
It
It
has,
changed to a grown Brandy, and then it stayed that same face.
Okay, that's fine. His face never changed.
You all right?
He can still go in and
He
play a
could
high
still
schooler.
be a high schooler.
Yeah, senior.
Yeah.
A senior.
He could be first year in college.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy.
But that's not even why I brought it up.
Yeah.
I brought it up because These motherfuckers took it off of regular NBC and put it on Peacock. And I was mad until I saw that these niggas is cussing now.
They saying
fuck. And it fits.
Yeah.
It don't even sound out of place.
They be like, what the fuck? Like that?
Like, no, because the show is so drama filled anyway. It's
you gotta
like,
say fuck.
Yeah, like some of these things you need to say it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna lie. When I first seen the Miss Pat show, it threw me off because I was like sitcom, cussing. Yeah. This is throwing me off. But with this, I was like, nigga, all of the Law and Order shows need to cuss.
You gotta watch Miss Pat some more.
No, I did. And I got used to it.
It's funny. Yeah, but they got
nothing against the show. Because I think
that if you're dealing with crime and you chasing down criminals, it's a shit in there.
Yeah.
It's a fuck in there.
Exactly.
Because you're not always going to get them. You got to be like, fuck, he got away.
Or you got to get mad at them.
Yeah, you can't just be like, he got away. Like, that's not the same. Because you don't really care for real.
What the fuck are you doing?
What the fuck is you doing?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
everybody get off the fucking ground. Hands in the fucking air, bitches. You gotta curse these bitches out.
You always say shit a little bit too far.
Why you don't think Stabler would say bitches?
No.
He probably wouldn't.
That's not his character. Yo, he popped up on my fucking Instagram the other day, yesterday, and you could tell he didn't want to be there.
Oh,
like it seemed like somebody dragged him.
Yeah.
To Instagram.
You know what I'm saying? It was like, hey, you got to show, you got to do something.
And he got up there to face. Yeah, man. So, season 5 just ended.
Yeah.
And make sure you watch. It's the summer.
He don't want to do it.
Yeah. All right.
These older actors are like, why the fuck do we have to do this? We never had to do this ever. Like,
yo,
they are so mad they got to do TikTok dances to get audiences.
Yeah, he's not. That's one
he's
person
absolutely
that will
not doing a dance. No, he's not. He's not.
But you got to remember, he comes from Oz.
It doesn't even matter. They just come from a different time where you didn't have to do all of these things.
Nigga, Oz.
Yeah. Oz was a time. That don't mean that he's that person, baby. Why you say that? You got to remember he came from Oz. He wasn't there for real.
What's the bald-headed nigga name?
He could go home, Adam BC.
No, not Adam BC. The bald-headed nigga. Shit. We can say Adam BC.
Okay.
You know how long it took me not to say that's Adam BC?
I'm sorry.
Did
he die?
He just died.
He just died?
Yeah, like two years ago, so maybe 3 years ago. He was in the the franchise, the John Wick franchise.
I never watched any of those yet. I told you that. It's fine.
Anyway, he was in a lot of things. It took me a long time to accept him as an actor.
Well, that's the same way Alfonso Ribeiro feel. And Jaleel White.
No, not for me.
And Braxton.
Who?
That's crazy because I said they real names for the other two, and then I just said Braxton for his because I don't know his real name, and that's how much of Braxton he is from Jamie Foxx.
Oh, Braxton. Oh, you said Carl Braxton.
No, I said Carlton, I think. Did I?
You said Carl Braxton.
Oh.
I was like, who the fuck is Carl Braxton?
I'm sorry, Braxton.
No, Braxton.
Yeah.
That's another one.
It's just in TV form.
That's another one. Braxton was another one because I seen him play a gangster.
And it was weird.
The weirdest shit ever.
It was so weird. And he probably was good, but I couldn't see past it.
The weirdest shit
ever. Look at Braxton trying to be hard.
He was the boss too.
Yeah.
I was like, this is nasty.
It's weird.
This is icky.
I feel icky.
Yeah, man. Yeah. We'll talk about some more shit on Patreon, yo. So if you're not a part of Patreon yet, you missing out. Any last things you want to say?
No.
This was action packed.
It was a lot going on. And you know what? We've gotten to the point where it's so good that we just end at 2:30. Like, we end at 2:30 a lot.
Yeah.
And don't notice it.
Yeah. I could go longer. No, I have the topics to go longer.
You can always go longer. But, sometimes you got to cut stuff off, You
don't like when I go longer. But when I go quick.
Because sometimes I already came.
Mad.
And then you still be like, I'm like, all right, now I'm just numb in there. It's numb in there.
It's numb in there?
Yeah, I done came twice. Here you go. Still, you need
we might have a guest coming.
When?
A visitor to our area. Before July 26th.
What?
Yeah.
That don't even mean nothing. You
What,
gave me
before
a
July
specific
26th?
date, and then you said
I said before.
I don't know what any of that means. What's the girl's name, though? My friend.
Your friend?
Yeah, what's my friend's name?
Oh, no, I'm talking about our new friend.
We have a new friend?
Yeah, remember I showed you the picture finally. Mm-hmm. She might be coming to our area before July 26th.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know anything. I'm just...
Fun time.
Okay, baby.
You want to know your friend name for real, though, don't you?
Yes.
You got to ask her. You said you knew who it was.
You're such an idiot.
Nah.
You have to go.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
So with that being said,
Yes.
and then we had sex.
Ew, don't talk to them like that.
And then we had sex.
Yeah.
With her friend.
Oh, baby.
And so should you.
Oh my god.
That sounds funny.
No,
That
it's
sounds
that
funny.
it's not funny.
Nah, well, you're right. You don't know how having sex with her is, but it's good. So should you. Thanks for listening. You ain't gonna say bye?
Is there really somebody?
What?
Are you serious?
About what?
Tell me. For real. Tell me.
Tell me who you think it is.
No, tell me. Stop doing this. You're a fucking ass. Just tell me. I'm not gonna say anything.